All right. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. It is time to defeat the Storm King again. Although, we got a couple hours till I can run it back. But means we have time to go to Raven and this other Storm Dungeon. So, let's get fishies put away, because I did do some fishing last night off stream. I did end up catching a handful of regular storm floppers, and that's one thing we are going to be driving for today in our off time while I'm not doing Storm King stuff, is fishing. And I think there may be, it's either bugged or it's a secret legendary fish, or like a secret fish. Like, it's either like a secret legendary fish or it's a bug, and if for some reason it's not showing up in Sandbox, but it's showing up in our survival codexes. And I'm not 100% sure what to make of it, so I'm going to do tons of storm flopper fishing today. So that way we can see if, one, when I catch the supposed legendary storm flopper out of the water, to see what unlocks in the codex. Because I looked on Reddit, and even someone kind of confirmed my thought on the discrepancy. Because, look, when you go to the codex in survival... Welcome in, everybody. I caught the storm flopper. I've caught him, so it's in my codex now. And before this update, I had every fish, obviously. Oh, not only regular, but legendary. So after this update came out, it popped up 2 more question marks. Logically think that's 2 more new fish they added, right? And if you notice in your survival codex, there is only the base rarity. I've caught all the legendaries here, but the codex here isn't tracking legendary versions. It's only tracking the base version. So for the green flopper, that base version is common. And then for, like, you know, the Vendetta flopper, there's a legendary version, obviously, but the base rarity is purple. So our codex in survival is only showing us base rarities. So if there's 2 empty slots, that means there has to be another species right here at its base rarity. Do you see what I'm saying? Because it's not tracking legendaries. And so there has to be another, and this one says dropped by a storm wild creature. But the problem is, here's where it gets weird. When you go into sandbox mode, there is only the storm flopper and the legendary storm flopper. For some reason, there's no, whatever this mystery species is, if it is even another fish, is not in sandbox. But you think it would be in sandbox because it's another species of fish that you would think would be unique to the storm flopper and all the rest of them. It's like a weird discrepancy, and I don't know how to explain it other than that. Where's my other legendary fish? Here's an extremely original question. What are your thoughts on the update besides the storm stuff? Do you mean like, honestly, I don't know if they went back and did it first. Let me check real quick. They did a lot of reworking on the material costs for a lot of things. I don't know if they did decorations as much. Let me see. Because, like, yeah, see, this is one I don't know why they don't go back on and make this glass. It's literally called bottle and glass. And you'd think they would have, this is one of, like, the oldest decoration recipes in the game. I think it was one of the first free ones that you get. Yeah, it's Majestic Manners. So I thought they would have reworked this to, like, cost glass by now, but whatever. But I do like all of the everything. Like, some of the workbenches are easier to make now. Like, I think the juicer is way easier to make now. I think it wasn't, like, super hard, crazy materials, but it wasn't planks, wooden rods, and granite slabs. Like, those are dummy, stupid, easy to get. And then same with, like, the grain mill. I think they made certain parts of it easier by wood rods and granite slabs, but then they made it cost sandstone, which it didn't used to cost. And then Stonebreaker even got buffed. This used to cost like 35 knot root and like 30 marble or something like that. So like the Stonebreaker is even easier to make. However, things like the gem cutter, they kind of got harder to make, which is kind of interesting because I think gems are more important now, kind of deal. So they cost 20 metal plates, 15 bright core, 5 blast core, and 3 brute scales, which is kind of brutal. Get it? No. But I like all of the material changes, or a lot of the material changes that they did. Yeah, Stonebreakers. It was kind of wild. Like a person like me who's got just hordes of materials. Yeah, it wasn't a big deal, but like for most people, you wanted to get some like massive sandstone farm going, you had to have a lot. You miss me? How long has it been? Thoughts on brick life? I think it needs a little more sustenance. It's like you know, it's unfortunate, but it's kind of like the scenario of mile wide, an inch deep. But it's just like Fortnite Odyssey, like a Fortnite Odyssey. It has all the potential there. Like, you know, if you judge Lego Fortnite Odyssey or, you know, original survival on its day one, it wouldn't be nearly as good as a year from now. So, like, you know, hopefully they get the ball moving a little bit quicker than 12 months. Like, they kind of got the ball moving here on Odyssey. But I would imagine just give it time and it'll become more depth. Months? Well, welcome back. Hope to see a huge update for this. Tubbs. Lego Fortnite Odyssey, like the survival mode, did just get a huge update. I don't know if you know, go check my recent content. The Storm King is in the game. There is an endgame boss now. There is an official endgame boss. And if you're on expert mode, it is not simple. It is pretty rough. I'm just going to throw these over here. I don't have any planks on me. But we're going to go do Raven in the Storm Dungeon and stuff right now. Yeah, what's going on, Rob? Honestly, Diana, it's a little bit, I don't know if you played before the update, but it's a little bit different. But I would say overall, I like the new structure a lot better. It definitely takes some getting used to, though. Oop, I didn't even realize I had the buckets on me still. Here, we're just going to put the buckets in here. We're just going to keep those. I don't even need the torches. Okay, let's go fight Raven. Where's this? That. I need arrows. I fixed my thing. Did anybody notice? I fixed the thing. No more broken elevator. Epic Bricks merch? Eventually, but I need this one thing I really need to get on top of. But no, this was the sweatshirt that the Lego group gave me while I was in Denmark. They also gave me this sweatshirt. So like this is all like Lego Fortnite branded, but I would love to do some. Oh, dude. This, you don't even know. Not only does it look clean, bro, it's they went with it's like the best hoodie like material, like the quality of it is just like seriously on top, dude. It is like you just pick it up and you feel it and it's got like a weight to it. Super nice fuzzy on the inside, and then the outside it's just like you can just tell it's like oh, perfect for especially in Phoenix. I live in Phoenix, Arizona, so it doesn't even remotely get that cold. So like this is really all I'll ever need in Phoenix unless I go up north. So just like a good solid hoodie, you know what I mean? And this is it, dude. That and the other one is the same. I think it's like the same. They went with like the same brand or whatever. Because that other hoodie is just like, seriously. Yeah, I live in Arizona. You know, I just found out. There's another large Arizona Lego creator. He doesn't do Lego Fortnite, but he does Lego content. I had no idea. I was always looking for Where is it? His name is, I think it's, his name is Harrison, but if you look up Lego Harrison on TikTok. And I guess he lives in Phoenix. Yeah. His name is Harrison H-dubs. He's got like almost 300K followers, but he does Lego content. And you know how I found out? I mean, hopefully I don't dox him. But my Uber driver was like, there's another tall, skinny guy I drove who does Lego content. I feel bad if I dox him, but hopefully that wasn't public info. Or hopefully it was public info. I guess he goes to like the Lego store. Like I see he does tons of Lego store videos, so he probably mentions which mall he goes to potentially. But I was like, dude, been looking for other people. I predicted it. SpongeBob is coming to Fortnite. What is the best way to farm essence? And I was just thinking about how to answer this. Honestly, there's like the auto farms. Like you could go with a, honestly, like if you want to go for a true farm for essence, a banana farm. Build. And if you know how to build an auto farm, which I have a tutorial for on my page, it should still be pinned to the top of my page. But do a banana auto farm. The more banana trees you have in your auto farm, the better, because each one of them gets you 1 essence every time you harvest it. However, real talk, the best way to get essence, dude, play the game. And I know that sounds like almost like an asshole answer, but it's true. Just play the game. Didn't I? Oh, yeah, I died hunting bears the other night. If you do the storm dungeons like I'm about to do, and you do Raven every day, and then you do a little bit of like what you would want to do in expert mode especially is farm some bears so you can get bear pelts for your totem of returns. Just doing all of that, like you'll be surprised how quickly you fill up your 1500 essence. And then when you get back to your base, you just, you know, rune up a couple more weapons, and then you kind of go back out. And again, you'll be surprised how quick you get that 1500 back just from like literally playing the game. The purpose of essence, it is the resource cost for applying runes, which are the upgrades in this game. Casually says I died fighting bears. I farmed like 30 or 40 bear pelts, and you know why? I want, hey, how's it going, lady? Dude, your video had me dying. Oh my god, I was like, what is this? Oh, I forgot I'm just doing the dungeon. Oh, dang, you get forever now with that charm. You can actually chill in here. I haven't played Lego for a while. Is there a final boss? Yup. The Storm King. And he's freaking awesome, dude. And, like, you have to do a lot of you have to, like, it's a whole process to even, like, get to him. And I'm sure it won't be the only end game boss. Like, this is, like, I feel like this is the first of many. You know what I mean? Because I don't know if it would make sense for a game like this to, like this be the end boss, and then they keep just like adding to the boss or changing it. I think they would just be better suited if they just kept adding bosses like every 6 to 12 months or something like that. No, Vamp Knight, I just started a bit early today because I wanted to spend as much time as possible, not only defeating the Storm King in case I need more than 1 attempt, because that's very possible in case I get duped during the boss fight, but I also want to spend a lot of time fishing today. I wanted to make sure I had time for fishing, so I am on a little bit early to get these dungeons knocked out. I should probably be using crossbow to level it up. So I got about an hour extra going for me. Oh, I need to shoot that. Oh, good, it's tracking it. Dude, my other cave goofed up. I think that was the first one, right? I don't think I passed any others. Wait, that one kind of looked glowy back there. I forgot. I thought I was on a different layer for a second. Oh, yeah. Wait. Nope, not a crystal. I was like, it's very glowy over here. Could have been. Also, when you're hunting bears, use luck essence or luck rune. It was, dude. It was. You know what's cool is I have a bunch, like probably like 6 or 7 legacy triple luck swords that are now copper bladed triple legacy luck swords. So the cool part is when these legacy tools get low with my triple luck legacy tools, not only is it copper bladed, so it'll last a long ass time, which is better because I'm only getting last hits with it. But when my legacy triple luck gets low on durability, I can rift it and then keep using it with the legacy triple luck. And then when that gets charged up, I'll have a legendary legacy triple luck sword that's copper that will just have a stupid amount of durability on it. And it'll last forever. And I'll be able to use a base. And I have like, remember, I have like 6 or 7 of them. That's almost like a lifetime supply with how long they last now. Yeah, Hemi, I like Sapphire or Ruby. Because sometimes you might not even have the essence on you to do 4 runes. So like, what's the point of picking a 4 rune weapon when you can only apply 3 when you need to go farm some more? So sometimes the ruby ones are way better because those ones you'll end up with, if you go ruby blade, gold hilt, you'll only have 3 rune slots. But again, if you're only using 3, then you might as well take the speed boost because you do get more speed on your weapon from having it be ruby over sapphire. That's the benefit of ruby, for those of you who don't know. So between ruby and sapphire, those are probably, in my opinion, the 2 like go-tos when it comes to the runes. Because the sapphire will give you the extra slot, but the ruby will give you more speed and not the extra slot. I'm not missing the last. Somebody be my second pair of eyes. Did I miss the other crystal? How'd you dodge that? Dude, hold still. Because I think this is the end right here. Yeah, I think I clearly missed one. So I need everybody right now. I have a feeling it's either bugged or it's a secret fish, but I caught the storm flopper, and there's still this unknown fish. And you'd think it'd be the legendary version of this, but this doesn't track legendaries. So, and it says it's dropped by a storm wild creature. So if you have time to kill in your games, in your worlds right now, I need everybody on research mode. We need to figure this out, whether it's me who finds it, preferably people who have the capability of recording video evidence so we can all confirm. Get your butts out there. I'm going to say that Stormwild Grasslands bears would count, but I would imagine with a legendary item or something like this, it would be the Frost Bear. So last night, I spent about 2 hours off stream farming Frost Bears, not only for the pelts, but for the hope that I would find Stormwild ones, and potentially, I think that's what drops this mystery fish. It's got to be the Frost. It's got to be either one of these 2 Stormwild bears, because it says it's dropped by a Stormwild creature, and we all know the bears already and always have dropped fish. So it kind of makes sense that this would be the Stormwild creature that drops said mystery fish. Is my cam too big? On what? TikTok or on Twitch? Did I make it too big? Oh yeah, it is pretty big. Let me make it a little smaller. Yeah, it was pretty big, wasn't it? I think I dialed, like I moved it around from after I got back from Denmark. Everything was a little off. Perfect. Thank you. I appreciate the lookout. Okay, now I'm really turned around. Now I've... Oh, there it is. Aha! Oh. I shoot, and I miss. I shot again, and I miss. And then I shot again, and I missed. It's like an Overwatch meme, isn't it? Like with Widowmaker or something. It's like an audio. It's like a sound, like not a sound, but it's just like, that's what it goes like. And I shot, and I missed. And then I shot again, and I missed. Batman, this is my solo expert world, so I do not allow any help. I mean, not with, every once in a while I'll have some people honestly help me out with like building a farm and planting stuff, but that's more just extra manpower towards a really tedious project. Whereas anything else in the game, generally I really do prefer, especially in my expert mode, to solo it all and build everything and collect everything myself. I appreciate it. Ooh, a sapphire spear. It's got an iron hilt, so that'll give it extra durability too. But I think it loses a rune slot from not being gold. But that's still really solid. Whoever gave me that was K-Cod last night. K-Cod. Were you? Yeah, I can't remember if you were you here for it? Maybe you had just left or something. Yeah, that was definitely K-Cod. He gifted 10 after I beat the Raven. After you get the Storm Chaser compass, after reaching village level like 6 or 7 and collecting it from the villager, you have to get the compass from the one of the Storm Chaser villagers. They just give it to you once you hit a certain level on the Storm village. But once you get that compass, it'll show you on your map. And I can't pull up my map right now because I'm in a cave. But dang it. I guess I got some rift crystals, but I didn't get any Eyes of the Storm out of that chest. Best charms? I mean, you can only make the legendary Storm charm after you beat the Storm King at least once. But otherwise, kind of depends. I think Health Charm and Regeneration Charm are great for fighting the Storm King. But then if as soon as you get the legendary Storm Charm, that one is by far like the best. Gives you the most health, the most armor, the most I guess it gives you the same amount of armor as the other ones, but it gives you the most health and the most resistance to the storm damage. Stop, hold still. Trying to get this bow leveled up before I do the Storm King, so I have another legendary bow ready to go. What do you mean the legendary Storm one? So you have, like I said, you have to beat the Storm King at least once, and then he gives you a special item that you use to craft it. It's a very special item, essentially. Like, it's only drops from the Storm King, and you only get one of them every time you beat the Storm King. So, pay attention. And you can beat the Storm King once every day. So that means you can get enough materials to build that thing once a day. So after a couple days, you'll have two of them or 3 of them if you're in survival. But otherwise, yeah, from the Storm King, you have to beat the Storm King. How do you play this? Well, it's an open world survival game, so it's a lot like Minecraft. So you play it like, you start off with pretty much nothing. You got to start collecting resources, so that way you can like level up your base, or your villages is what they're called in this game. And it's kind of like an open-ended game. Not paying attention. We did just get our first endgame boss, which was the Storm King, and he's really awesome. It's like a really good endgame boss that actually takes some like on survival, it's probably a little easier, but on expert, if you want like a real challenge in this game, expert is where it's at, expert mode, which is like hardcore mode in Minecraft. So everything's just like way harder, But otherwise, you play it kind of however you want to. You can play it to, maybe just do the content and beat the bosses. Or you're like me, where you like to beat the bosses, you like to explore, but you also like to build, which is a huge part of this game. Since it's Lego Fortnite, it's a base building game. So like, you can go into the parts menu, and I can pick all sorts of different walls and roof pieces and all sorts of stuff, like hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands by this point, of different things that I can build custom and make something look really pretty. So you kind of play it how you want to. What's the best new weapon? I would say Ruby and Sapphire are the two, like, Ruby and Sapphire blades with gold hilts are generally going to be the best, probably. But that's the great thing about this new weapon system is there may be like a absolute optimal one, but there's a lot of situations where you might want to just do something else that's not that meta one, just because everything in this game is situational. So you might find, you know, if you use your logical part of your brain, you might be like, oh, well, like, that doesn't even make sense to have this set up for this. So I'll just do this instead because I'd rather have more speed or more durability for this certain scenario. So there's not really I don't think there's a one fits all. You know what I mean? Did I get rid of all the spawners? I did, right? Okay. Just want to make sure they weren't like continuously spawning. Not that I can't use the stuff they're dropping. Get down, Mr. President. This one's almost legendary. Hold still. Dead. Make sure I didn't miss any like Eyes of the Storms or like Rift Shards or anything. Oh, that there's also Oh, I'm maxed out on Essence right now. Let's make sure we're not missing anything good. Nope. Got it. Open this. Do I really need a shield? Not really, but... Oh, I didn't get any eyes out of that either. At least I'm getting some rift shards here and there. I'm getting absolutely gypped on eyes. Do I help other people? It's not something I've done, but I'd be open to it. It would have to be something really occasional because I have a lot of my own ambitions in this game, and I'm even like not behind, but like, you know, I always have something that I want to be doing or progressing in my world, so it's hard for me to like take out time to like, you know, drop everything. It would have to be really occasional. How to unlock the storm? You need to get your I can't show the map right now because I'm in a cave. But you need to get your storm village up. So go look on your map. You should see a little storm icon. That is going to be your storm chaser village. It is a built-in village that you don't have to like put a village post down. The village post is already there. All you have to do, what am I on? A crystal? One? Yeah. So you just need to upgrade that village and do all the missions for that village. And you will eventually get a storm compass. There we go. And that will show you where all the storms are at. So it's like not something that you will unlock immediately. Ow. Oop. Let's pay attention. I see it. Hey, stop it. How do we get back is the question. This way? Oh yes, this is takes me back to the beginning. Perfect. They balanced everything. They made enemies a bit weaker. But they made the food a little bit weaker as well. I I like it overall. It makes it a bit more challenging. Thank good. Oh, I only got one eye off that? Damn. At least I got a ruby sword with a gold hilt. That's actually preferable. I'm definitely getting sick, by the way. Today I woke up with a headache, and I took like a 2-hour nap, and luckily, like, I felt much better. Because I woke up this morning was like, I am not ready to stream. Like, I was like, ugh, like sinusy, just like felt disgusting. But now I feel like a little, I have a dry cough still, but like I feel much better. A little midday nap. Jeez, these guys are going nuts. I got like 4, oh god. I got like 4 rollers on this. It's weird. Ow, not paying attention at all. And yes, rollers have weak spots from arrows. You just basically shoot them in the face. Does crit damage. Really easy. I like fighting stuff with my sword way more, but I'm trying to speed run this for time-saving purposes today so I can fish more. So I'm kind of just trying to rip through it as fast as possible. It still is faster. Oh, is that one of the boss guys? It is. Dude better drop a Eye of the Storm, though. See, that guy, he's like one of the boss. See how he looks a little bit different? It's not showing a skull over his head, but I know he's like, see how he's one of the guys who can spawn stuff? He's the guy you find outside of the Storm dungeons that does have a red skull most of the time. He didn't even drop any Eyes of the Storm. What a ripoff. Oh. Oh. Jeez. Oh, Heather home? Heather is. She's off work early today. Hi, babe. I'm streaming. Stop it. Ow, stop it. I didn't even see that guy behind me. The Legendary Forge, so basically you need these Rift Crystals to build it and to activate it, obviously. So what you do is when you get a purple weapon, you need a purple weapon. Any purple weapon or tool, and then you need 3 crystals. He hits so much harder than his arrows hit for. But when you have a purple weapon on you, you click on the forge, and then you can click on any of your purple weapons to like put it in, and then you need, when you rift it, is what it's called, you use 3 of the rift crystals to rift it. It will still be purple at this point, but what you'll notice is the durability bar kind of goes down to 0. Don't worry, it's not actually like almost broken. All that means is the durability bar starts at 0 after you rift it, And then every time you do damage with it, the bar goes up as if you're charging it. Once you get the bar from 0 to 100% from using it a lot, it will go and it'll upgrade into a legendary version, and then the durability bar will be full again, essentially. Yes, the Mythic Storm King weapons do break, but you can get one of them every single day. How do you forge it? Oh, don't go down. What? What was that? No. Was that my book? Swear that was a rune tome, bro. You're lying. No! Why don't those auto pick up? It's like, I guess it counts as a weapon. Oh, I got one from the last one that I don't think I read, but still. My book! What did I even unlock? Oh. What happened? Whoa, man. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I have done something. I have to relog. I can't do anything. I can't even switch my weapon. Look at, you see that? I click on my other weapon and it like toggles back immediately. It doesn't even switch. That's a weird bug. It was because I was reading the book when I went down the hole or something. That was weird. Hopefully it fixes itself pretty quick. Already beat the boss. Nice, Goober. Japan do it on expert. Not that it, you know, matters to me, but I'm always curious. If you did it and you felt like it was a little bit too easy on survival, try loading up a expert world and running it. It will definitely push you. Oh, now it's going to be weird, huh? Of course. Code W Bricks in the item shop while we're waiting here. Everybody go get their code typed in. If you're not supporting a Fortnite creator in the item shop already, what are you doing? My creator code is my username, Epic Bricks with a K. I mean, that's not a C. Hopefully nobody's making that mistake. We already looked at the item shop yesterday, but there was like, honestly, not that much good stuff. There's a lot, but I feel like it wasn't good. What is this? Why did, no. Why does that look so cursed? Because the extra forehead. And bald. Like, what is that? Dude's got a Lego 5 head. Or is that? No, yeah, that's his head. That's his dome. Why does that look so wrong? Can't see it. Go on to full screen mode. Archie. There should be a button on your screen to click full screen. Or just turn your device sideways, one of the two. I have a dual setup, so it'll change and make it full screen. Goes for anybody else watching on TikTok. Yes, every 24 hours. The dungeons are reset. Raven respawns. I mean, not on an exact 24-hour clock, but after you beat Raven, he'll spawn again 24 hours after that. Storm King, after you beat him, he'll be available 24 hours after that. If you defeat a Storm dungeon, it'll be available again 24 hours after that. All right, let's see if we can load back in. Shouldn't pickaxes be the best for rollers? They are really good for rollers, but in all honesty, a crossbow is a little more, honestly, easier. Because you can hit them from range after they do their roll attack. Because, like, I'm not saying a pickaxe is bad. Pickaxe is really good because it does bonus damage to them. But my point being, you have to get up close, so you have to, like, follow them around every time they do a roll. Whereas with the crossbow, it doesn't matter if they're right in front of you, walking towards you, walking away from you. They roll all the way over there. You can get the shots in. And if you hit them with arrows, if you hit them in their soft spot below the shell, it does bonus damage anyway. Is that an official skin? What? Peely Bone? Yeah. This is what he looks like normally in VR. Much cuter in Lego form. 100,000%. Let me in. Maybe I'll have to restart the whole game. I don't think it's loading. I don't think it's loading. Angled, if you play Lego Fortnite is a whole separate game and ecosystem in Battle Royale now. So Lego Fortnite Odyssey isn't just a game mode. It is a full-on dead-ass game. Like, it's a full Lego game. And what they did when they added it, maybe you know this all, but when they came out with Lego Fortnite, every skin in your locker now has a Lego version. So, like, if you have OG skins, you got, like, OG Lego skins now, too. So, like, you know, I've got the original Reaper from Season 3, and I get the Lego version of him. So, like, it's really cool. Yeah, I think I gotta restart the game. It's still showing a player in there. Storm King, no totem, can it be done? Oh, it can be done. It's just a gamble, because, like, you know, assuming you beat him, then you're fine. But if you die, you're not. Absolutely, I think it'd be possible. But it's like, who's crazy enough to try? Especially not on my world. I ain't doing it. Hell no. I will never go anywhere without a return totem. Unless someone pays me like 100 grand, I might do it. 100 grand's my price. I'll go totemless now. I'm not even letting chat take off my totem anymore. I'm not like, I need to turn on my other, I think I turned off my channel points while I was doing my last sponsored stream and forgot to turn them all back on. But I am never letting chat take off my return totem again. Just saying. No shame. All pride aside, we ain't doing that. Because anything can happen. I don't care if it's a bug. I'm not going to let it happen. That return totem, unless it is due to my fault of my own, I ain't taking that thing off. Oh, it'd be so rough. Oh, man. I was even worried one of the other nights while I was playing that I might have forgot, because it said, like, I didn't see, like, the last chance thing, or, like, one more try thing right away, and I was like, did I just freaking die? There we go. Should be good. Is lightsabers better than legendary sword? Oh, absolutely not. I think even the purple weapons are better than the lightsabers. What the hell? Let me back. I think it's broken right now. Maybe it'll be like 10 minutes. That was the last time Dude, this is why I started early. I almost knew I was going to run into issues. Because I can't do the Storm King until like 6 o'clock. Because I think that's around the time I beat him last night. Thanks, Brave. Although, I had a weird bug happen. I felt like had to I hit the respawn to, like, I fell down one of the little holes in the dungeon, which made me like respawn really quick. But I was reading one of the tomes while I was doing it, and then I got stuck. My character got stuck with the tome in his hand, and I couldn't literally do anything else. I couldn't even hit escape to open the menu, and then I relogged, and now I can't even get back into the world.
Thank you for your patronage.
J-dub! Tier 3 for 3 months in advance? Holy brother! Thank you. Tier 3 sub for 3 months, brother. I know, that's what I was telling you. If you wanted to do every mode, you got to do the... You know, load into another world. Oh, here, I'll show you something. We'll go into sandbox real quick. I wanted to show you guys something just in case. Because when I was using the pickaxe the first day, I didn't realize it, and then I picked it back up again and noticed something that was super dope about the Mythic pickaxe. So, hopefully, I at least inform a few people. If I inform one person, even, it's a W. But watch this. Yeah, no problem, Colin. No problemo. Oh, yeah, always. Old bugs out. In with the out with the old, in with the new. Where is it? Okay, I have it. So, in this, I did some testing yesterday in Sandbox. I was like, I have to make sure that I think there's a secret legendary or it's bugged. Because there's a unique species showing in the codex other than the storm flopper that I don't know what to make of. So check this out. If you didn't know, this is the Mythic Storm King pickaxe. You can charge it up if you hold down, and it's really cool because you throw it like a boomerang. But one thing I did not realize until I loaded in a day, because I haven't even got this on my expert world yet, so the only interaction I've had with this is on Sandbox. But I noticed something. When you charge it up and you throw it, watch, there's a little pop-up that happens when it comes back to your hand. So you charge it up once, throw it, and then hold down as soon as you catch it, you can throw it again. Hold down as soon as you catch it, you throw it again. Hold down, throw it again. Hold down, throw it again. So you wait until it returns to your hand, click, hold, and it skips the charging phase, and you can throw it again. And you can do this unlimited. And by the way, once you get this, oh yeah, you can farm. Watch this. Watch, I mean, I'm on Sandbox, so I'm going to fly, and it's going to look even cooler. But ready? Oh, I goofed it up. Why fly? I mean, I'm just goofing around in Sandbox at the moment while I'm waiting for my expert world to stop being bugged so I can load back in. What do you want me to do? I'm just goofing. I'm just showing people the power of the Mythic pickaxe while I have a few minutes of downtime here. What game mode is this? This is Lego Fortnite Odyssey, which is a survival open world game. Lego Fortnite Odyssey. I missed. Yeah, it's insane. Dubs out with the GGs and heart me. Welcome in. Are there still durability charms? Durability runes? Yes. You just can't apply them on the mythics. But like, there is still, I would imagine I have all of them. Or do I have to actually unlock them? But yeah, there's still durability. There's a lot of new ones too. How are you flying? Right now I'm in sandbox mode, but we're going to hop back over to expert, see if my world is actually able to be loaded into. It's giving me issues. Let's see. Because I don't have the Mythic pickaxe on my expert world yet. When I beat the Storm King for the first time, I got the Mythic sword, so hopefully I'll get the Mythic pickaxe today and not double up on swords. There we go. Just took a minute. Sometimes it just takes a minute. Yes. I am also streaming on Twitch. Tu buena. Twitch, TikTok, YouTube. If you're on TikTok right now, come catch me on Twitch. Link in bio, same username. I stream on all three of those platforms every single day. I've been streaming for an hour now, but normally I start my streams like 10 minutes ago. My normal stream time is 6 to 10 p.m. Eastern. Oh, thanks for the auto farm. Got you, bud. All right. Did it time travel me? Oh, it totally did. Wow. Weird. I got time travel. I don't know if that's good or bad, because now I have another chance at a reroll and getting more Eyes of the Storm out of that chest. I kind of will take that in a way. Honestly, that actually might be, like, beneficial. Do I already have... Oh, I don't have... Oh, no. Oh, no. Please don't tell me the crystals are still destroyed. Okay, good. Oh, my God. I thought I time traveled back, but I almost had a feeling that the crystals, since I broke them already, like, wouldn't have came back. Do you know what I mean? I thought I was going to get hard locked in this one again. Oh, what? I went right by it. Ow. Got stun locked like 3 times in a row by that dude. Definitely not forwards in time, backwards. I don't know if the game could put you into the future. Went back to 1955 in the DeLorean. All right, so I got to be ready to pick these things up. I'm not having anything fall off the ledge again. Give me my boat. So I didn't get any storm Eyes of the Storm, but I'm getting good rift crystals, which is cool. Both you guys, phew. Like that SpongeBob meme where he's like literally naked in the jellyfish field. Whew. A storm imbued musket. I don't think you can put charms on the musket, can you? Or add runes, right? You can't? I don't think you can. I haven't tried though. Oh, they don't actually explode if you break them yourself. I didn't realize that. I thought they exploded anyway. You butthole. I'm the best. Thank you, though. Thank you for the round of applause. Oh, I just shoot that one. Oh! Jeez, guys. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of rollers. Did he just... Oh, he spawns back if he falls off? Lame. Wasting durability on those first ones. No, come back. Sapphires is Frostlands. I also think you can find it like other places now, but I think it's... Is it still just in Frostlands caves? Or is it also in outside? I don't think it's outside in the Frostlands still. I don't know if they changed that, but it's definitely in the Frostlands mostly still, I would imagine. I just haven't gone farming for it personally lately since the update. I'm getting good rift shards, but not Eyes of the Storm out of this one. Okay. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. Give me my book. Give me my book. Give me my book. Okay, the planks fell down. Wait, that was planks, right? Yes. I don't care about that. We don't care about that. I think I got an eye. Damn, I'm getting so many rift crystals, but no eyes. Like, I actually need eyes to do the king today. Oh, and chests in the Frostlands too. Oh yeah, I wouldn't know any of the, because I know the chest loot got upgraded, but I don't know like all the biomes and what each chest kind of drops now. Yeah, Jay Turner. Apparently check the chests. The golden ones and the iron ones should probably have it, because they did update chest loot. Before this update, chest loot used to suck. It wasn't even worth opening chests, to be honest, other than for cheese and the Frostlands. There was almost, and then sometimes it was worth opening chests in caves because they could give brute scales back in the day. They might still be able to, but it was like way more worth it, or is way more worth it to open chests now. Back in, like, before this update, 90% of us would probably see a chest and be like, oh, cool, bye, and just pass it, not even worry about it because it wasn't worth the time. Now the chests are actually worth the time. Yeah, she's got demoted to uncommon, but we all know it's still one of the best and rarest items in the game. Kaz was sad. I got to console him in person when he found out. He was like, wait a minute, the cheese is now green. I'm like, no. It was funny. Okay, am I missing crystals here? I didn't see a single one yet. Am I blind? Chat? This was a crystal layer, right? Yeah, destroy storm crystals. Must be like hidden. I swear I didn't see one. Yeah, we were like literally all of us together in Denmark. We all got to see the news together. Yeah, dude. Nobody saw a crystal, right? What's going on, man? Why don't I see any? Are they more hidden in this layer? Am I like being stupid? Is this the end? Yeah, this is to get to the floor entrance, right? Did I pass too? Okay, I'm just being blind. Thank you. Okay, we'll start from the beginning. Doing the full check this time. These ones, I have had them glitch, but that was, I had already broken them and then they glitch. These ones don't even, I didn't see a single one. Pickaxes, these you get from the Legendary Forge.
Are you going to be done at normal time?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Love you. Oh, there it is. Okay, there's one. I swear that wasn't there the first time. Like, am I lying? Like, am I crazy? That's, like, wide in the open. How would I have missed? That would have been the first thing I saw coming through here. There's two. Huh. How did I miss those the first time? Okay, so you need the legendary rune forge, and then you need a purple weapon, and then you need more rift crystals. You need 3 rift crystals to rift a purple weapon. And then once you rift the purple weapon, it will be then it's what's called rifted, but it doesn't turn legendary yet. You still have to... Oh, there it is. That one was sneaky. You gotta admit, that one was a little bit sneaky. The other ones, I'm like, I don't know. Ow, I missed that. What charms? A legendary storm charm. But right now, I don't technically. I should have that equipped. I forgot I had that equipped. But epic health charm, and then a blue totem of return. I'm surprised there's not at least a purple totem of return. They kind of like, they're the same stats, but they did demote the rarities of them. What is like the main new thing in the game? The Storm King, which is an endgame boss. Like a full-fledged endgame boss. Yeah, these are new caves. You have to, these are called storm dungeons. You have to do them so you can get supplies, so you can activate the Storm King. And you can fight the Storm King once a day, but he's pretty hard. What is that countdown when you enter a storm? That is the amount of time you can stay in the storm before you get kicked out, because the storm is a very treacherous place, so you can only stay in there for a certain amount of time. But there's some charms and some, like, if you drink this storm fruit nectar, it'll restore your time. Or if you eat these storm fruits, it'll add time. Or if you have storm charms, it'll just give you more time outright. Hey, how's it going, Opie? Let's hope it's not the 2 brutes today. That was rough. The 2 brutes is rough. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, they got the easy dude. Or easier dude. Yeah, dude, the brutes are a cakewalk compared to this guy, I feel like. Or this guy is a cakewalk compared to the brutes. Ow. Oh, God. Maybe not. Get away from me. He hits hard. I'm going to range attack him. I still think the brutes are harder. This guy just hits hard. The brutes are still... like, I think the level of making a mistake on the brutes is much higher. Whereas, like, this guy, I think it's more manageable if you're just careful. Where the brute, I felt like I was actually, like, in trouble a lot of times if I wasn't paying attention really closely. Well, let's see. I just roll through that. Oh! Stay right there. Head moves while he does that, I swear. This guy, as long as you stay ranged, I think this is way easier than the brutes. Fighting him up close is a little bit dangerous, it seems, unless you have maybe a shield, which I generally never bring with me. Hold still. How do you have 4 runes? If you do sapphire plus gold, you get 4 slots total. It depends on what you make it out of. See how this one is ruby? For making it sapphire, you actually get an extra slot. It has to be sapphire and gold. Because gold also gives you an extra slot. So if you don't use sapphire and gold, you can't get 4. How's it going, Arnada? Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, I got barely any eyes. I guess Raven will get... Yeah, no, we'll be good. Raven gives you 6. We'll be good for the day. We'll be fine. I need to remember to put a thing over here. Like right on top of it, just to make my life easier. stairs around here. I don't even want to fight that brute. It's just an accident waiting to happen. How do you get more rift shards? You get them from, I think I just got one out of the chest, did I not? Oh! I think I got one out of that care package. I don't remember where I even got this one from, but you can get them from golems and also breaking bus stations that are already on the map. What runes? I don't have all the best ones unlocked yet. I'm still working on it from some of like the new runes they added. But I generally go damage, durability, destruction, berserk. But that's just for now. Once I get some of the other runes, I'll probably change it up a little bit once I get to experiment with a little more. Extra inventory space? You don't. The amount you have is the max amount. But they have made it bigger. You got to realize this is way bigger of an inventory than we started with when the game first came out. But that's just the base size. Easiest way to unlock the rune machine. What does it cost? I can't even remember at the moment. Rift crystals. I think rift crystals. You need to do storm dungeons so you can get rift crystals, and you should probably have the iron, ruby, and rift shards already. It's just the rift crystals you need to go into dungeons and stuff for. So once you get that, it should unlock when you get your first rift crystal, I would imagine. This house is in the game. This is actually a prefab. This is Raven's house, so this is like the bosses. This is like a mini boss house. Although, I think this is the prefab. I want to say that it's literally just this prefab that it uses as his house. But I will be building custom stuff like that. Oh, Kingpin Rebel, yeah. With the new Storm King update, everything, if it stacks, it goes to 80 now. Everything goes to 80. Not just, some of the stuff, like wooden stuff, went to 80 before, but now bear pelts go to 80, sand shells go to 80, fish go to 80, torches go to 80, every food goes to 80. Everything goes to 80 now. It's all 80, 80, 80 across the board. I know I can skip, but I'm trying to get a few extra Eyes of the Storm, because they do drop off these guys occasionally in the dungeons, I noticed. Ow, stop it. Stop lagging. Where are we going to party? Nowhere. I'm feeling under the weather as it is. Originally, I might not have streamed today, and then I took a nap, and I ended up feeling a lot better. Yeah, come at me, bro. Ow. We both jump attacked at the same time. Great minds think alike. I want to see if it's actually, like, suitable to, like, do a... Ow. Yeah, you gotta really watch him. Hey, what am I hitting the floor for? I guess he's doing the same thing, but, like, how am I hitting the floor? Yeah, he, like, hits me no matter what. It's like really hard to get a shot in without returning. I'm trying to see if there is like a sequence I can get in there without getting hit. Like here, after the jump attack. No, even after the jump attack, he hits you so fast. There's like almost no recourse. And that didn't even hit him. I guess he was dodging, technically, like I am. Yeah, I told you, I can return, I can trade. It's like you can only trade with him. It doesn't really seem like he gives you an opportunity to like go hitless, you know what I mean? How do you get the Rift Sword? You need to build the legendary Rift Forge, or legendary Forge. Yes, I got my 10 eyes. We're good. And then I'm told there's stuff I need to break in here for materials. Where is it? Where are they? There's no health on this. Isn't there like supposed to be like raven pieces in here I can break for like stuff? Oh, it's at the beginning. Okay. I think it was Zeppelin's video. I can't remember whose video I saw on it. I think it was Dub Zeppelin's video. What are you low for? Is it like in here and stuff? That would make sense, right? Or maybe further up in the other building. Oh! Leave the cave. I am leaving the cave, but I want to... Was it that building? I didn't see any of the stuff. Maybe you have to get a certain spawn. I know that sometimes that looks different. And I know I could have left. Oh, before you enter the dungeon. Oh, duh. I see what you're saying now. So that resets every day too. Got you. Got you, idiot. Okay, so here, and I think Zeppelin seed to like break below it. Or is that just for low-level tools that you can't break it? Like, what does this get you? What gives you iron bars? Damn. It's kind of lit. I'll take the iron bars. Can I break these? Oh yeah, you can't. Crazy. So it's for every rarity. That's crazy. So when you build it, you can't break them? So that, wait, that means they're invincible when you do it too? It's gotta be like under houseware. So that means like if I build one right here, it's invincible. I can't remove it. How do you remove it? Like, not that I want, like, I don't care about this one, but like, how would one... So like that's permanent now. Like that's gotta be a bug, right? Because that was my question. Like, what if you place one yourself, but it's not under a surface? That's the question. That's a lot of rift crystals. Wait, these cost rift crystals? They don't cost... How does that make sense? I thought for sure they costed storm shells. What is wrong with this? I mean, that's stupid, awesome, broken good. I'll take all these rift crystals, but why on earth does this not cost this? I'll take it. That just doesn't seem right. Something's wrong there, man. Like something's a little off. Again, It's beneficial to us, but that just doesn't make sense in the slightest. I thought I was farming it because I thought I was getting these, and I was like, cool, I'll get a handful of extra of these. I did not know I was getting rift crystals off of this. Holy. This is huge. Like unlimited rift crystals, dude. I think that's all of them. And you can do that daily, too. That's nuts, dude. Unlimited rift crystals, yeah. Mythic pickaxe. Oh, yeah, good idea. I forgot that was actually a pickaxe and would actually do damage to those kind of materials. All right, we got him. We got our one dungeon that we can do. I guess we can go check if this dungeon is still bugged. Maybe it's fixed itself, right? I guess it's worth a check. Do what daily? Defeat Raven and collect those crystals. This building resets every day because Raven resets every day. So if you destroy this whole building, it'll be back the next after you defeat Raven. Or like 24 hours after you defeat Raven, so you can just farm those materials every day. Yes, you get one mythic from defeating the Storm King every day. There is a mythic pickaxe and a mythic sword. You basically have a 50-50 shot at defeating him when you defeat him to get one or the other. So it might take you 2 days. You might get lucky, get one then the other. You might get unlucky and get 3 swords 3 days in a row. Or, you know, sword 3 days in a row. To find Raven, Lego Tub, you need to go to your storm base, this little purple village with the storm icon, and you need to upgrade that village to like level 6 or 7, at which point one of the NPCs is going to give you a compass when you talk to them. Oh, I need to go this way. And that compass will then show, it will mark all the locations on the map for you. Ah, it's going to Roy. If you guys are enjoying the show here on TikTok, consider checking me out on Twitch. I heard Brave talking about it. It got me thinking about it too, because I was like, yeah, I have heard more of the news on TikTok, and it's not looking as bright as I thought it would by now. I thought there would have been some sort of like light at the end of the tunnel that we'd be reaching, but it seems like it's getting pretty solid that we may not be having TikTok around for much longer. So go check me out on Twitch. Go check me out on YouTube. If TikTok is gone, I definitely won't be, but if TikTok ends up hitting the can in the US, I'll be all the other places. And Twitch, yeah, Twitch is the best anyway. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, it's still bugged. Let's see. I guess we got to go actually check. Kingpin Rebel, the best foods in the game right now are these storm fruit nectars. They give you 4 hearts, and they only take a second to drink, so they're amazing combat foods. And then black and blue sushi, which is really easy to make. You need a black and blue shieldfish, 3 wheat grains, and you got yourself a black and blue sushi. And it's really, really good. So, yeah, this one's still broken. So what happened in this cave is, you can see I already collected all. It says 0 out of 3, but I have indeed broken all 3. It didn't track them, so it won't let me go down anymore. It thinks I still have to destroy them, even though I did. So this whole dungeon has been broken for like the last 3 days. And since and that's the problem, is since I can't beat the dungeon, it won't trigger the reset. The dungeon only resets every 24 hours if you defeat it all the way. Oh, food IRL in Phoenix. Any of the Filibertos, or, you know, get some, I don't want to call it crappy Mexican, but it's like, it's fast food Mexican food, but here in Phoenix, it's like all delicious. Oops. Filibertos, Humbertos, Frederico's. Yeah, like just, get like a carne asada burrito. I always like breakfast burritos from those places. Maybe a quesadilla with the horchata. You like burgers? Where I only really know stuff around me in the West Valley, like near Surprise and stuff. There's a place called Oso that's really good. OHSO, Oso, and they have some really good burgers. Well, I mean, it's a lot of fast food that I eat anyway lately if I don't eat at home. Like, we have Cane's, we have In-N-Out, we have Culver's. We have, like, a lot of the really huge, almost, like, regional staples that aren't always in every state. Culver's is my all-time favorite burger of all time. Like, you can't, like, hands down, give me a Culver's Bacon Deluxe with cheddar instead of American, no pickle, no tomato, because I'm not really a fan of pickles. Sometimes I like on their sandwiches because they're actually delicious pickles, but I'm not a tomato person. But Culver's double Bacon Deluxe with cheddar. That's what you want from Culver's. Then you'll be in heaven. Because I always am every time I have one of those. And now I'm hungry, and now I want a burger. And there should be plenty of locations around the valley, so it's not like a one area only kind of deal. Also, let's go see how much time we have on the, yeah. Oh, my head still gets me again. Oof. But, what was I saying? Oh, I'm gonna go see if the Storm King, or I know he hasn't reset yet. I want to say it's around 6 p.m. my time that it resets. But does it show you a timer? Like, if it's still on cooldown, does it show you a timer or no? Should I even bother? Does it show me a timer, or does it say it's not ready yet? Yeah, you should have seen what go to Raven, and then go into the building that this base is at, the Raven base. Go into the building that's outside of the dungeon. Break the floors that are below the crystal barrels, and those crystal barrels actually give you tons of rift shards. No timer? Okay, so I wouldn't even bother. Yeah, absolutely. What do you find fun? I hope you find something in life as fun as I find this game. Don't you have fun doing things that aren't, you know, super serious or related to your job? Or school? I don't know how old you are, but... But, you know? Different folks, different strokes. I feel that, Manny. But me personally, I don't know if you can see behind me, been quite a lifelong Lego fan. So this appeals to me a bit more. If you farm the storm caves, even when you finish them, the NPC, you kill them, then repeatedly get those. Yeah, but they don't drop them very often. They don't drop them very often at all, I noticed, in the dungeons. Like, you can farm those guys, but, like, I feel like I get one eye, like, very rarely. I had trouble at first because I knew my time to the minute, so I just went back to the lobby and ran through. It's fine. Okay. I want to say it's around 6 o'clock, so we'll go, we're going to go fishing. Any tips for finishing 2 villages? What do you mean by finishing 2 villages? Like leveling them up all the way? It's getting the materials, really. Oh, I lost that ruby sword. Holy hell, we have so many rift crystals. Holy. What should you focus on first? Getting your charms up so you have more health. For sure. Yeah, I'm going to fish right now, actually, before the Storm King is ready to go. this. Oh, I do have a spot for the muskets. Cool. See, I've got legacy luck swords. Did I have more? I thought I had more than that. Yeah, I've got 3 legacy triple luck swords here still from before the patch. So, here. Oh wait, I need to be up here. What does it cost for the fishing rods? I wonder if they changed up the recipe for that. Gems, rods.
Snazzy sweatshirt you got there? How many Lego men did it take to make one of them?
I don't know. Lego group gave it to me. You'll have to ask them. Forgetting something. Rods. There's no way using different materials for this makes the fishing rod any better or worse, right? You went in the storm, only last a bit. Yeah, it takes, once you get the better charms, you'll be able to stay in there longer. Oh, whoa, whoa. No, it does. Wait a minute. What? Or does it? Does it actually change it? No, it doesn't. Why does it give me a durability and a lure rate, though? It doesn't change when I change any of them. Is it just supposed to show the... So the lure rate. What is the lure rate? That's new. I didn't realize. I honestly didn't think there'd be stats on these. There's stats on. Oh, there's stats on the shovels too. Interesting.
He's just standing
but nothing
there.
changes it. It doesn't. You can't like with the weapons and stuff. It doesn't change the stats depending on what you make it with. Interesting. You know what I wonder though? Yeah, it's just weird that it shows you stats. I think it's just to differentiate between the different rarities now, so you know there's a incremental difference between each, maybe. But what I do want to look is, wonder if they changed this up at all. What does the description say for this? Good luck charm. Raise chances of finding rare loot when digging. I want to. Let's check. I'm gonna go fishing, but I kind of want to see if this has been updated yet. Alright, don't die. Like, does this do anything yet? I don't think it does. I feel like it... Yeah, it just gives you the bonus soil. That sound. See, sometimes it doesn't make that sound. When it does make that sound, I think that's the... Yeah, that's the charm activating. So it doesn't get you... It's still the most worthless charm in the game, dude. Yeah, I defeated Storm King. Yeah, it's bonus soil. You hear that? Like, I figured that out a while ago, but that's like, it's like literally, it's like a 5% or like, it's like a very low percentage increase. It's like next to nothing. Oh, good, it's raining. Perfect. We gotta get out there. Hold on. Where's my charms? Hurry, move, move, move. It's storming, and I don't have a vehicle right now. is the best time to fish for the storm floppers too. They actually, I did notice it's a way better rate during the storms. Like they finally did it right. E-team, you got to stop doing that. It's a little much. It's a little much. You have to time him out. It's just, he knows now. I let him know. I've let him know before, and he got a little better about it, but that one was a bit much. Where do you get amber? Grasslands caves. So the goal is to find the legendary storm flopper. Yeah, I did about an hour to an hour and a half at some point. I caught like 25 storm floppers. I caught a lot during the storm. And what's interesting is the legendary version in Sandbox. When you go into Sandbox and spawn the legendary version, its description says it's found in all waters, just like the common one is. But then yet that Codex one still says it's dropped from a... There's another one that's dropped from a Stormwild creature. Did you... I think you got in a little bit after I started today. So I was talking about the discrepancy because in the Codex, it shows 2 new species. But yet, in Sandbox, there's only the Storm Flopper and the Storm Flopper Legendary that are new. You find what in caves? Is rain just for the Storm Floppers. It says a common fish found in grasslands, especially in stormy weather. So while it's raining, you get like way more. So they've already got 5. Before it was raining, I was getting about 2 per bucket. I've only found 4 storm frogs. Yeah, it's a grind. I was doing it for like 2 hours last night, and it was not very fruitful. Tips on killing the Storm King? Having good food, like the Storm Nectar juices and black and blue sushi. Those are going to be your best options. The legendary in the cave waters. I doubt it because it doesn't say anything about caves in the description. It says common fish found in grasslands, especially in stormy weather. If you were in a cave, it couldn't even be stormy. I'm not saying it's I'm pretty sure you could find a storm flopper in a cave, but I don't know about it being like any better or worse since fishing out here. How do you get the purple bait bucket? You need to make a regular bait bucket and then go to your juicer. Unless they changed it this update, but you make the green, blue, and purple bait buckets at the juicer. Didn't realize people play Lego Fortnite. Have you not been looking at the player count at all? I mean, maybe it's not on the top of your menu when you log in, but I think today's a little lower, but I think it's because kids went back to school today, but I bet the numbers are up now. It's probably like over 100K at this point today.
This is a load of barnacles.
85K. Come on, give me the leggy. And that's the thing. I'm wondering if the legendary version is the one that you get from the Stormwild creature. And it's like not fishable. You know what I mean? But then the description in Sandbox makes it seem like it is fishable. I think I'm getting sick. Ugh, gross. I hate nose spray. I freaking hate nose spray. I hate it. I hate it. It's the worst feeling to use nose, like, I hate it. I'm sure it, like, helps, like, I hate doing it. I hate it. I hate the smell of it. I hate the whole thing. I bomb it with NyQuil usually. I just do NyQuil carpet bombs all day long. Yo, thank you, user. I appreciate it. Oh yeah, that's the other thing is nasal spray is literally, it's a fact. It's addictive, like really addictive. Like you gotta be, like, you should be careful with it. Like actually do be careful. It's not it's like, can be a serious thing. Oh God. If I could get a prescription for Ambien. That'd be great when you're sick. Just have no recollection of the whole day before. What are you fishing for? Legendary storm flopper. I don't think I've tried Afrin. I usually just do like NyQuil and Benadryl. See, I'm getting like way less now. I feel like I caught 14 in that storm. Never been a fan of Vapor Rub. Yeah, full health weapons from like chests and stuff. That and Chris B. Check this out. You know, have you used the legendary Rune Forge at all yet? So the way it works is you need a purple weapon, and then you need 3 rift crystals to rift the weapon. But what's cool is you can take a purple weapon and let it get down to like 0 durability. So like, if you had a purple sword, you could let it get down to like 0 durability before it breaks. And then if you rift it, it technically resets it, because after you rift an item, you have to charge it all the way up, which is basically because you're going backwards through the bar. So it's like a whole nother bar of durability. And then when that rifted weapon charges up all the way through that second bar, well, then it turns into a legendary, and then the durability bar is at max again. So if you do it right, you can get 3 full durability bars out of every single tool and weapon that you use. How do you make that bait? You at the juicer. Unless they changed it. Zeppelin, if they changed how you get the... I haven't crafted the buckets. I've only made the fishing rods again. Are the buckets any different from what they were before the update? Yeah, stormfish. I already got the stormfish, but here's the... J-Dub and for everybody else, there's a discrepancy. Because here's the wild fish, right? In regular survival or expert, it only tracks the base rarity, right? It doesn't track... I have all the legendaries. It doesn't track them in this codex. It's just tracking the base rarity for each species. Before this update came out, I had every single fish, which means I had 0 question marks, right? So when this update came out, I got 2 new question marks. One of them's the storm flopper, because I found it, obviously. But the other one says it's dropped by a storm wild creature. So you'd think there'd be a second species, right, that got added. The problem is when you go over to sandbox mode and you go into the item spawner, there's no sign of a 20th fish or a 19th fish or whatever. I think it's 19 or 20, whatever it is. There's no sign of whatever this fish is supposed to be. And you think, oh, well, it's just a legendary version of this flopper. No, because these are only showing the base rarities. So I'm confused of, like, what this is, because it's not in sandbox. So I'm assuming the legendary storm flopper is fishable. But what I'm my guess is that somehow, because it says it's dropped, not fished, dropped by a storm wild creature, what if that's the only way to get a legendary storm flopper? And then for some reason, because it's a drop, it somehow counts as an entirely new species on this codex. But that's why you wouldn't see a brand new fish in sandboxes, because in sandbox, you can see the regular storm flopper and the legendary storm flopper, but you see the discrepancy there. It seems like the game is telling us there's one more unique species. Burger, slap juice, gray bucket. Okay, so same things as before. I love you. No, I don't think the Storm King would drop it. Because the Storm King is more of like a monster, not necessarily a creature, I don't think. Maybe, I don't know. And it says a Storm Wild creature. Like, I guess the Storm King is like by default Storm Wild, but I would imagine it's one of the purple foaming at the mouth creatures, and at that, I'm almost positive it would have to be the Storm Wild Bear or the Storm Wild Snow Bear. That would be that just has to be the logical choice. If it drops from a Storm Wild enemy, bears have always dropped fish, so a Storm Wild Bear would be my best guess at the creature that drops whatever that frickin' fish is. Is there a way to disable auto pickup? I don't know. Can you fish in Storm Cave? Probably. 14 to read. I do have some viewer worlds, but I haven't messed around with them lately. Come on, baby. Could this be it? Nope. So, that's what I'm confused about, because what if that's what it is? And what if you can only catch the legendary storm flopper? Or not catch it, but what if you can only acquire it from having it drop from a bear on a really rare occasion? Because every other fish up to this point, if you can catch the common, that means you were able to catch the legendary in that same exact water. Oh, 2 in a row. Oh, I got a villager for the first time ever, but it's one that I definitely don't need. That was my first villager ever. I have never fished up a villager before in my life. I have fished arguably more than anybody else in this game, and that was the first villager I've ever fished up. That's wild. That took a long... I mean, it's not an optimal villager. I could care less about Lion Brand. She shows... Unless she became rare during the update, maybe. But... I think I will take her. I'll take her to my, Frostlands village or something. Dude, can I fish this up or what? I'm being the biggest tease ever. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, you're on guard. If anybody messes with me while I'm fishing... Yeah, I fished out plenty of llamas, but that was dead-ass first villager. I've probably got half a dozen to a dozen llamas just in the last time I did my fishing expedition. You caught Coral Reef in Castaway Jonesy's cave. Was trying to catch one to the fish. That's actually dope. It's fitting. Show it off some more. I have instructions on the Lego Fortnite Reddit. If you go to the Lego Fortnite Reddit and just search Storm King trophy instructions, it'll probably be one of the first results on the Lego Fortnite Reddit. I had to post it there because I guess I could post it in the Discord too, because it's just an Imager folder, whatever that website's called. Is there a specific item you're fishing for? Yeah, I'm looking for the legendary version of the Stormflopper. Surprised? I wouldn't say surprised, but like overjoyed. Yes, like I know, like I've been a fan of Lego my whole life, and Lego is known for their customer service, and their motto is, quite literally, the Lego Group's motto is, only the best is good enough. So you see that in their products, you see that in their customer service, so why would you not see that in their guest hospitality? So I don't want to say I was surprised, but overjoyed. Like, it's definitely more than I expected, for sure. But surprising that the Lego Group pulled through and went over the top. I mean, that's just them. That's the way I could put it. I was overjoyed with how accommodating they were. Like the fact that like everything was personalized, all the apparel they gave us, our like itinerary cards, like even my itinerary came on like these really cool printed Lego Fortnite branded cards that had like Raven on them, and it was just like stuff that they could have just put on like cardstock paper or sent me an email for. You know what I mean? But no, they went the extra mile. Boo. They really did, and I felt it. Obi? What is, can you define growing up for me? I'd love a 1 to 2 sentence definition on what growing up means. And then after that, if you wouldn't mind, since you're the expert here, can you give me a list of pre-approved adult activities? I'd love to hear it. Do I have to go work on my car or something? Because trust me, I've done my fair share of that in my life, and now that I have a car that doesn't really need to be worked on every other week because I'm not driving a shitbox like when I was a teenager, we don't have to do that anymore. Hey! What? Well, you did.
You gotta have all those ladies.
What are you talking about?
Oh, you're talking about what approved adult activities.
Oh.
I was listening. I'm like, oh no. What makes you an adult is all those ladies.
Oh. Heather's being silly. Becoming an adult, not playing children's games? I think I'm alright. I think I'm alright. I think I'm alright. Hey, how's it going, Divine? Mind of a child. What's crazy is like you see that as a bad thing. Like that's like keeping that part of you is probably one of the most important things of being alive and a human being is not losing or not getting rid of 100% of that innocence you had as a kid. I think that's what like the world would strive for, is so that we could do things we all enjoy without judgment, like all the things that made you happy as a kid, there's no reason they can't make you happy as an adult. Like there's just zero logic behind that. And maybe it'll take some time for people to understand that as they get older. Like, you know, it's a wisdom thing. You're young, maybe you're young, and you know, you have to hear from your 5 friends at recess how that stuff is for babies, and peer pressure is a real thing. I understand it. I was young once, but like once you get older and you start to like lose that care of like what people think, which you should do, you really start to enjoy life. It's like, you know, do the people who design Lego sets for Lego that work for Lego, do they need to go grow up? No, they got their childhood dream job. They got to go work for the Lego group and design Lego sets and make money off of it. That's the most boss grown-up thing I've ever heard. Like, sorry, that's awesome. And my field of work is on the same line. I'm not designing Lego sets, but my passion happens to be Lego, and there's a Lego video game that I create content around that I essentially get to make a living off of, and that is, like, to me, it's the coolest thing ever. Can't do anything in peace on the internet, can you? Okay. But no, and I hope you guys don't think, like, it gets to me, because, like, I just like to give perspective for my viewers, because I know there's a handful of, you know, the younger crowd out there who watches my stuff who are being really nice in chat, obviously. But those kind of comments, you're not going to just see them here in my chat towards me. It's very likely as you go through life, you're going to hear those comments from the people around you, your coworkers, your friends, your peers, whatever it is. And sometimes if you don't have the perspective going into it, you will then succumb to the negative effects of hearing it yourself. So I try to kind of set an example for people who maybe aren't assholes, but maybe don't know how to cope with other people being assholes to them. You know what I mean? Oh, Reed, did you? I'm so sorry. Where is it? Yeah, let me just pull up I don't have my noties open today. Reed, what did you get? I see the TTS, and then I saw a poll go up. Maybe I missed something, like, bad. Have you played Lego GTA yet? A little bit. It's not my favorite, but it's fun. And that's why I said that, so you can motivate chat. Oh, goodness. What would we do without you? Okay. You made me an Epic Bricks tank? Is it in the Discord? I'll check it out right now. Yeah, usually it's when people double down, right, Zeppelin? Usually my perspective usually calms a lot of people's hostility, but sometimes people, pride gets in the way and they double down. The human thing, you know, it's understandable. I don't expect it to never happen. But I'm glad that sometimes I can get through to people on somewhat of a personal level and see eye to eye. Well, thank you. I appreciate it, my dude. Takes a big man, also, a big person, to kind of have that attitude that you do, just so you know. Most people don't. Most people don't. Like, you gotta, like, in life, you want to be open-minded.
Gifted you something on Fortnite. I think, yeah, I did.
You gotta sometimes be open to have it, like, you know, being wrong. And, like, I could say the same, like, have a little more humility and, you know, open to other perspectives. What are you fishing for? Legendary stormfish. Storm flopper. I did ask. I think it's kind of just on a bit of a hold. The people I talked to weren't directly related at all. Like, they kind of barely knew what the program was because they were so distantly, like, they didn't, like, that's not what they work on at the group. But it would seem there's just, like, kind of just one of those things where it's kind of falling on the back burner, I would assume. Because I don't think, you know, they're not, like, we probably signed a terms of use, but that doesn't mean they're obligated to us contractually to follow through with it. So maybe something will happen, maybe it won't. But at this point, I'm just going to... It's a bonus if they do, and I'm not going to be sad if it ends up just kind of falling to the wayside. I want to run to the restroom, but I don't want to waste my time here while it's raining. You're doing a really good job, Lion Brand. Not gonna lie, look at you. She's like actually looking around. She's like keeping a good watch. But yeah, I'm fishing for the legendary version of this storm flopper. If it even exists in the water. We've yet to find out. But I gotta give it a couple hours. Like, what if it's as rare as the Raven Thermal? And, like, we'll just, like, basically never know until we keep going. I haven't watched football since high school, like, actively. So about 10 plus years since I've really watched the NFL closely. I'm a Bears fan, though. Still gotta say I'm a Bears fan, but I just don't watch football anymore. How the Bears been doing the last 10 years? The same they were the previous 20 years? Bears. I grew up in Northern Illinois, so Cubs fan, Bears fan. I'm also a Phoenix Suns fan. When I moved to Arizona, like, obviously Bulls fan growing up. I remember times where my dad would let me stay up a little bit later than my bedtime when I was like 5, 6, 7 years old to watch the Bulls game. And that would have been mid-90s, so prime Jordan and Bulls. But when I moved to Phoenix, like, my dad took me to a lot of Suns games. Fell in love with Steve Nash, Mari Stoudemire, what was his name? Bell, I think I can't remember his first name, but Bell. Dude, they had I loved watching the Suns.
Good evening, everyone.
God, the Suns were so fun to watch. It was so heartbreaking because they'd always end up getting smashed by the Mavs or something like that in the playoffs. It was sad. Fuck, freaking Dirk. Dirk and that other guy on the San Antonio Spurs is like, they were, what was his name, Giovanni or something like that? He was just this slow, I swear, he's this tiny man compared to the rest of the people in the NBA, and he would just be like sinking, he would just sink threes all the time. Jason Kidd, yeah, he was on the Spurs or the Mavs, I wouldn't remember. I know, dude, Phoenix always lost to the Spurs or the Mavs in the playoffs, I swear. It was like one of those two things. Yeah, really? I grew up in Zion, Illinois. Like way up north, like pretty much like 10, 15 minutes from Wisconsin border. It's been raining for a while, has it not? I joked to my girlfriend to check out Lego Fortnite with me, and now we're both addicted. It'd be like that, it'd be like that. Heck yeah, though, that's awesome to hear. Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, yeah, and Ginobili, that's what it was. Ginobili. Coal City. When I moved out of Chicago when I was like, my family moved out rather, when I was about 9 years old, and I had my 10th birthday here in West Phoenix, or like the West Valley. Yo, Jamie, thank you for the sub. All right, I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick. Oh, maybe we skipped today too. Get him. And we should be able to do the Storm King in like the next 40 minutes, I think. I didn't die. No, I'm waiting, Joe. It'll be about 40 more minutes or 35 more minutes until I'm able to fight him again. I think I beat him around 6 o'clock yesterday. I could be wrong. I guess I could go check on it. But that would take like 5-ish minutes of fishing that I could be fishing. Just in, just in the off chance it's not. Nope. I've been getting maps like more often than anything else. Like map drop rate has gone through the roof. Maybe it's just this specific. Oh crap! Maybe it's just this specific body of water. The Dormant Tempest Gateway. That's where the Storm King is. So you need to go to the Storm King Island with the Storm King emblem on it. And you need to activate it. To fight the Storm King, you need 10 Eyes of the Storm, but make sure you're ready to fight him before you give up the 10 Eyes. I think it was longer than... I think it was around 6. Because it only took me 2 attempts yesterday. And I don't think I started until later because I had to grind for Eyes of the Storm like really slowly. So I think it was around 6. I'm gonna go check at 6. Also, after I beat him, I may call it because I am feeling more under the weather the longer I stay up and look at the screen. Like my nap helped me out earlier, but I can kind of feel it coming back on. But I definitely want to get the Storm King knocked out since it's a one-day deal. No, I haven't checked out the shop yet. I probably might not tonight. Trying to do a time crunch and get this fished. I want to get as much fishing as possible before the Storm King. So I'm going to probably end it after I beat the Storm King tonight. You're gone. You out of here? How do you get storm shards? Like the storm crystals? Dungeons. And doing Raven.
It's all coming together.
It's all coming together. Yeah, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna do a bunch of fishing, and if I go like, 6 to 8 hours total of not finding this legendary fish, I'm gonna switch over to bear hunting in favor of thinking that's where you actually get the legendary version. You resetting your time? Oh, like you're not gonna do it for another day, like, so you're gonna hold off on it and essentially like lose a little bit of time towards it, so that way it's just actually active during the time you play normally. Yeah, eventually. If it takes me like 20 minutes to beat him,
I love the
that
sweatshirt.
time will move back every day. Because on Reddit, this post I saw is the guy only farmed like, he was only able to farm like 10 Stormwild ones. And he was doing Grasslands bears, so I was trying Frostlands bears because I figure if anything, the more difficult, higher rarity mob or whatever, if it even is a higher rarity mob at this point, I figure it would be more likely from him if, I'm sure it's both, but I'm guessing if one were to be more likely, it would be the Frost Bear. I probably farmed a good 7 to 10, but if it's anything like the other fish where it's like 1%, because like a lot of, like even like the, even the orange floppers, I mean, those are like roughly a 1% drop rate or around there. So the other one you'd have, and that's just every fish, so you'd have to think it's a drop rate on every bear that you kill. If it's anywhere around of 1%, you're going to have to kill like 100+ Stormwild bears for this damn thing. Like, if it's anywhere near the legendary drop rate of anything else, because I don't think it would be, like, that high where it's, like, a 5 or a 10%
Epic!
drop
I
rate.
heard there's a few gifts waiting for you in lobby from some peeps in chat.
Oh, God. You guys don't have to do that. Now I have to go check the shop. Surf Gun's pretty good, but you have to stand in the stuff to get healed, and holding still on the Storm King's not exactly optimal. I'll waste this bucket. Screw it. Oh, my head hurts. Thank you, this Dinour. The sweatshirt is the one the Lego group gave me. There's another one I have too. Opie, what do you do? What is it? Hey! Dude, that's sick. Another one, Fortnite boy. What do you guys? What? My birthday is not for 2 weeks, guys. Knock it off. Whoa! He's shiny. Oh, he doesn't have a Lego version, unfortunately. I'll have to use him the next time I hop into real BR. Because I'm not going to be able to use him in the Lego. That's my regular stuff I unlocked. Whoa! Whoa, another one. Guys, what are all these? Ooh, sprays. I wonder, you can't use these in BR yet, can you? You don't have to do this, Fortnite boy. You're too kind. Dude, thank you. I'm not going to be able to use it the weekend. Won't have a Lego version. It's just like any of the Icon series, I don't think get one. Or I think some Icons do, actually. Like Marshmallow did. Alright, let's go look at the shop. Code Epic Bricks in the item shop if you guys aren't already supporting a Fortnite creator. I'm losing a little bit of energy. Sorry, I'm going to probably be sick the next couple days. I'll try to stream, but we'll see. If I do stream, it'll probably be short streams this week. That way I can take it easy, because I have a sponsored stream with Brave on Friday, so I've gotten, or on Thursday, excuse me, so I've got till Thursday to kind of recoup. Oh, I've got to, before I forget. What do we get rid of? Let's get rid of that one. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, Mr. Beast, definitely in Lego form. Nah, they never will do. Peter Griffin will never have a Lego skin. Best perks for a bow, probably damage, destruction if you're doing Storm King. If you're not doing Storm King, probably durability, damage, berserker, and zapping or something like that. Oh wait, there's still more item shop I need to look at. Oh god. My head. I feel warm. Hey, those are lit. Hey yo. Hey yo, why is that so dope? That's sick, dude. Got a little sock hanging from his antler. Yo, that's goated. Or reindeered. That's cute. Yeah, that's funny. That actually looks super cute. Is that red-nosed ranger? It's hilarious. No worries, Davin. Yeah, those are super cute. I love that. And then the Nutcracker. He's kind of like cursed looking. Like he's scary. And this one, I don't know. This looks cool, but like this one, it's not pulled off the same. I don't know how to describe it. Like you can see all the character of the Nutcracker here, and you can see obviously the character of the Nutcracker here, but in this one, it's kind of like, have you just looked at this out of context? I don't think most people would guess that this is a Nutcracker unless you really knew what your female Nutcrackers looked like. It's like it's not as like noticeable. Merry Marauder. eat me. Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man? The Muffin Man! One who lives on Drury Lane? Well, she's married to the Muffin Man. That's all I think about when I see that outfit. Oh, that's a cool wrap. I like that for some reason. Why does that look so cool? Nightlife? Dude, that's a sick wrap. I mean, I usually don't look at wraps because I don't play BR almost ever, but like, that's actually kind of dope. Oh, the Sid's in the shop. So you can get Sid right now, and then if you buy the pass, you get Raven Sid, or whatever she's called. If you're a fan of that character, you can get a different version of her today. Hey, why do I have game chat? Get out of here. Medley. More seaweed medley, dear? Mm-hmm. If anybody gets that reference, you're the best. First person to get that reference gets unlimited brownie points. Fastball. Fastball is actually super cool. That's dope. I like that. I like the colors on this guy too. Oh, that's actually super sick. What does he look like normally? Oh, he's like a slurp. Oh man, that's actually cool. But yeah, I like the slurp logo on him. What's the best tip to start in an expert world? Get your charms up. Definitely get more hearts. Messy. Rest of the stuff. Make sure you get your Stormwild Raven pack down here. It's only $4.50. Comes with Stormwild Raven and the Stormwild Raven and the Raven decor kit. Apple Dance? I have no idea. What do you think about the Messi skin? I'm not really a football fan. I think the Star Wars item will come back. Oh, thank you. I didn't even see the link for some reason. I was waiting for someone to get it.
Patrol! I'm on patrol! Uh-oh, an open window.
More seaweed medley, dear?
The fools! They've left themselves susceptible to danger. I must show them the error of their ways.
It's a SpongeBob quote, by the way, for everybody. I wasn't going to pull it up on screen because I don't have the screen capture on right now, but you guys could hear it. It's because the character's name is Medley. Which is that skin's name was Medley, and in the clip. More seaweed medley, dear? Alright, let's fish for a few more minutes, and then we'll go do Storm King. I gotta get prepped for him, too. You okay there? Is it clever? It could be, but every like couple of minutes, the Storm King will like smash the ground and destroy like everything that's built. So it's not a terrible idea, actually. Honestly, I don't know, because I found it that when you're gliding in the air, you can't heal, you can't attack, but you can get hit by stuff. So sometimes being in the air is actually not the greatest. So actually, it could be good if you maybe just don't pull out your parachute, so you just hit the pad and then land, because you don't take fall damage if you just land. So maybe just hit it without pulling your glider, because you could still get, it'll still distance yourself for a second, but you won't be like in the air with like 10 seconds of hang time. You know what I mean? I recommend bringing like 4 or 5 grapplers with you, because if you're playing solo, it can sometimes be really hard to hit his weak spots. So what you do is you know how he does the big beam attack, and then he'll do a throw. He'll like throw a rock. So what you want to do is pull, like right when he pulls, like when he picks up that rock to throw it, right before he throws the rock, use your grappler to pull yourself to the side and behind him. Because sometimes his weak spot's like on his back shoulder or side. So as soon as he throws it, you grapple to the side, and then you're in a way better position for a moment to hit the weak spot. That and the grappler, if you're like got 5 enemies on you and you need to get up to the opposite side of the arena, you just grapple. You just hit the ground with the grapple, and it doesn't, you know, you don't go super far, but you can pull yourself to the other side of the arena really easily. Yeah, the eyes. So you'll need 10 eyes to activate it again, so you might have to wait until you're able to harvest more eyes. But you can get more Eyes of the Storm by doing the Storm Dungeons. So if your world has multiple Storm Dungeons, you're in luck, because my world only has 2, and one of them's bugged, so I can't get very many eyes.
Customization.
Hey, Curly, the fastest way is doing the Storm Dungeons. So you know how when you go into the Storm Dungeons, when you go into the Storm Dungeon, you know how they're like in layers? Like you have to like defeat waves of enemies, and then you can descend. Then you have to destroy crystals, and you can descend. Well, every time you go down a layer and you defeat it, you know how it gives you a gold chest before you descend down? Those gold chests actually have a really good chance of giving you Eyes of the Storm. Like a couple, like, you know, a handful each time. So doing those Storm Dungeons is one of the fast ways to do it. And then also defeating Raven. You can defeat Raven once a day. Once you defeat Raven, 24 hours after that, you can fight him again. 24 hours after that, you can fight him again. Every time you defeat Raven, I think you get like 2 from Raven and 4 from his chest or something like that. So you get 6 eyes total from doing Raven every single day. I am not your average mom. Trying to get that legendary Storm Flopper. I wanted to get your insight too and see if you've done any testing, because there seems to be a discrepancy in the codex here. So in Survival or Expert, the Fish Codex only tracks base rarities. It doesn't track legendaries, even if you do catch them, because I have caught almost all of them except for Stormflopper at this point. So this is just showing base rarities. When this update popped up, I got 2 new species that popped up here. One that's still a question mark that says needs to be it's dropped by Storm Wild enemies. And then there's the Stormflopper. The problem is when you go into Sandbox, the only thing when you go into the item spawner, the only thing you can spawn is the Stormflopper and the legendary Stormflopper. But this is alluding to a new species separate from the Stormflopper, yet you can't spawn it or find it in Sandbox. And then also when you go into Sandbox and you spawn the legendary Stormflopper, the description is basically the same as the common one, and it says it can be caught anywhere. Whereas this description for this question mark slot says dropped by a Stormwild creature. So you think if it was consistent, at least in Sandbox, that would be the description for the legendary Stormflopper, if that was indeed it. But these are base rarities, so this has to be a base rarity of a new fish, but it's not in Sandbox. So I think there's either a bugged fish or a secret fish in the game right now. One of the two. It's either bugged or secret. Like almost like an Easter egg fish where like it won't even let you get it in Sandbox, it's so secret. Boon, VMAX. When you defeat the Storm King, you can go back to him 24 hours after you defeat him and fight him again. From the time you kill him, you have 24 hours till he comes back. So you can fight him once a day. Daydream, I actually don't use a shield for the fight. I put food in my offhand because that way I don't ever have to worry about switching my items to heal. No matter what, I just put my food in my offhand so I could just right click at any time and have my food accessible, which is really nice because sometimes split seconds count in this fight. And let's say not only does it take a split second longer to switch to an item and then eat it, but also, what if I accidentally switch to the wrong item? Then it takes up even more time. So I put food in my offhand for convenience, because I found that the shield, I can, like his energy beam, I just dodge that. I just use the dodge, because that's built in. I prefer using dodge over shields, because 1, eventually your shield will break. 2, the shield doesn't block everything. Dodging is kind of what I recommend everybody get good at and like familiar with and comfortable with, because the second you do that, you are a defensive machine no matter what equipment you have on you. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. But if you can dodge enemies' attacks confidently, What's the point of spending materials on a shield and then eventually having that shield break and then having to spend more materials on it? There are certain situations where a shield does make it a lot easier, like maybe fighting golems or brutes, so you can tank those punches a lot easier. But on the Storm King, there's so much going on that you're pretty much running and rolling everywhere anyway. So I would put your food in your offhand. My loadout was my sword and my crossbow. And then I had 2 different kinds of food in my quick bar. So it went sword, crossbow, my main healing food, which was black and blue shieldfish. And then the slot after that, I did a slurp juice, because having a slurp juices for the fight is great. Slurp juices give you a 2-minute buff that heals you slowly over time. And they only take a second to eat, and it lasts for 2 minutes. So if you bring a stack of whatever slurp juice is with, and always remember to drink it every 2 minutes, it's basically like equipping another regeneration charm, because you're going to slowly... So it's just one more thing to help add, to make it a little bit easier. Slurp juices. And then in my last slot is where the grappler would be. So I would have my sword, my crossbow, my food, my backup food, and my grappler all on my quick bar for easy access, and that's what I beat the Storm King with. Juliana, how's it going? What was the best melee since there's like 5 now? Probably still the sword, but honestly, if you play with friends, the dagger is way better than you think it is. Because the dagger does bonus damage if you're behind someone. If you're behind an enemy and do attacks with it, it does bonus damage. So think about it this way. If you're playing with 2 or more people on your server, have one person with a sword and a shield, and then the other person can have a dagger. And anytime you fight something, you have your friend with the sword and the shield get the attention first. So that way your friend with the dagger can just go up behind him for free, since he's already attacking the other player. And you can just go backstab, 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 backstab. And that actually, if you're always doing backstabs with the dagger, it is better than the sword. But only if you're doing backstabs. So that's the trade-off between the sword and the dagger. Is the dagger hits faster, and it does backstab damage. But if you're hitting the enemy in the front, then you might as well just hit the enemy with the sword in the front, because that's a little bit better. Best food now is the... where are they? I might have drank them all. The storm fruit nectar juice and black and blue tuna. Or not tuna, sushi. If you change your Lego Fortnite buy-ins, it changes your... Yeah, exactly. I just don't play a lot of BR, so it doesn't even affect me. I'm looking for the legendary Storm Flopper, but it's looking pretty grim. I don't think... I mean, it could happen at any moment, I suppose, but... Yeah, I've been having a lot of, like, bug issues. Aren't all swords redundant now that we have lightsabers? No. Purple swords are way better than a lightsaber is. The only benefit to a lightsaber, really, these days is that it never breaks. It'll just recharge, but otherwise it only does 11 damage. 11 base damage, whereas a purple sword does more, and a legendary sword does way more, and the mythic sword does more. So there's... And then the crossbow does way more than the lightsaber, too. Has to be lightning? No, it doesn't. It does not. That is untrue. It's better. You get more of them during a storm, but it is not only during a storm. You should fishing during the thunderstorm or lightning for the fish. Well, I can't make it thunder, can I? I can't make it storm. So I'm going to fish the whole time, you know? New strongest material? I don't know how they changed it with all the rarity changes, like if Frostpine is still the toughest. Yeah, if I can make it rain, I would. But I kind of got to go with the flow, you know? Dance, oh god, the rain dance, yeah. It's always worth a try. I'm so sad I had a car glitch into a mountain. Damn it. Yeah, I've had that happen to a couple of my vehicles before. I swear the bears are being funny, and I just saw that bear. I bet he despawned. Yep, it turned into a wolf. I swear, if you're like on render distance, you if you let the bears go out of render distance, they despawn. Like, I had a bunch of times last night where I was hunting the bears, and I would see one on the visual, and then I'd go over there, and it'd be nothing. I'm like, what happened to him? Or I'd physically see it, and then turn around for a second, and then go that way, and then they'd be gone. Like, the bears have been, like, disappearing like ghosts lately. I actually need to check that, if you can fish in a storm dungeon. I'll have to give that a try. That's a really good question. If there's any water. I don't remember there being water. It was mostly like endless pits, but I don't know. How much fish do I have by now? I mean, over 100 floppers. But total at my base, I mean, probably thousands at this point. Or maybe close to 1,000 or more. Probably more. I think I fished over 2,000 times to catch all the fish. So probably between 2,000 and 3,000 fish. Like, trust me, being in the storm, you catch them a heck of a lot more often, but you do catch them when it's not storming, too. It's just way less often. Because when I was fishing off-stream last night, we should probably head over to the Storm King. And then I guess if we have extra time, I can, yeah, fish market. Literally. It'd be cool if they made something in the future where you could somehow, like, visit other people's worlds, but with your world character, and, like, bring stuff back. You know how, like, doesn't Animal Crossing have something like that? You can visit other people's villages, but you could also meet, like, on a mutual island on Animal Crossing, can't you? Where you can, like, share stuff. I think that would be kind of interesting for this game, but I don't know if it would break it, because then you could just have, you know, high-level players like me who hoard stuff kind of just, like, set people up for free, which kind of takes the fun out of the game. The bed glitch to get into the mountain? No. And from my understanding, I didn't know there was a bed glitch that still worked. Best place to hunt brutes? I feel like I found them pretty often. When I was looking for bears last night, I probably found 3 of them. Oh, you want to know a cool tidbit that I realized the other day? All brutes drop regular brute scales now. So if you kill a frost brute, not only do you get a frost brute scale, but you also get a regular brute scale. And then if you kill a sand brute, you would get a sand brute scale and a regular brute scale. So that's kind of a cool improvement. No matter what brute you kill, you get a regular scale plus the one that comes from the brute itself. So, like, they're all purple now, by the way. The sand one, this frost one. But the other day, I killed 3 different frost brutes. All of them were giving me brute scales as well. And you know what was cool is I was taking down the brutes with luck essence. So some of the times I was getting 2 frost brute scales or 2 regular brute scales off of it. Laggy up here. Oh, God, ow. My head hurts. And that headache's coming back and hitting me hard. Gotta get this Storm King knocked out so I can go take another nap. Or just rest. I'm gonna go get some soup and some good food tonight. Relax, watch a movie or something. I'm gonna actually show you. You're about to see my whole Storm King loadout here. I'll let you know when it's finished. I gotta pee. Don't feel like putting it away. Don't feel like putting it away. Don't feel like putting it away. Honestly, don't even feel like putting it away. The only thing I'm gonna put away is this bear pelt. Okay. Probably not even gonna use the Mythic. Honestly, the Mythic, it's good for. I'm not gonna use it in my regular roto because I haven't tried it yet and I don't want to make mistakes. But oh my god, I gotta pee. Hold on. I can't hold it now. Best charms for Storm King. So you won't be able to get this charm until you beat the Storm King. But I would go with 2 health charms and a return. If you are in regular survival, go probably 2 health return, or even just, honestly, if you're in regular survival, triple regeneration, you'll probably be fine. But survival, this is mine. And if once I beat him today, I'll be able to make another one of these, in which case I'll be running 2. But, all right, let's go get the rest of the loadout. Yeah, I have tried Brick Life. It's not my favorite, but it's really fun. Let's make some backup food. Why not? All right, what else do I need? Arrows. Sorry, I'm trying to make it easy to look at for you. And then I had... Oh, wait, I remember. I also brought other stuff, too. Here, I'll even show you. I brought a few more things. Slap juice, too. I just brought kind of every food buff item. I remember what my loadout was now. It was like that. And then we need a cross or one of these there. And then what did I put? Oh, slurp juice. That's what it was. So like that. That's the loadout. So I go sword, crossbow, grappler, slurp juices, tropical smoothies, and slap juices. So you have to switch these from the quick bar to take them, but at least this one gives you more max stamina. This one makes your stamina regen faster. So for a fight that is the Storm King where you're running around constantly, just being able to sprint longer is a W. Then the slurp juices, that gives you a 2-minute heal over time buff. So when you drink the slurp juice, it's almost like equipping a regeneration charm, but for 2 minutes. So then my black and blue sushi, this heals you for 4 hearts. And if you're on max hearts right now, if I eat it at max hearts, you actually gain 2 bonus hearts as well. Wait, is it broken? Might be broken. Might just be a bit. Yeah, the visual glitch is happening. I should have 2 extra hearts right now, but I think it's bugging and just not showing. And then I should bring a backup. Yeah, we'll bring a backup sword. And then a backup crossbow. If I had another one of these storm charms, I would use that. But you only get 1 per Storm King, basically, so when I defeat him today, I'll get to do a second one. But Totem of Return, that's a necessary in expert mode. If you don't have a Totem of Return on and you die, you can't log into your world anymore. It's done. You lose. So that one's a necessary one. And then until I get another one of these, this one will be the best. So once I get another one of these, then it'll be 2 Storm Charms and a Return. You don't craft... so here, I'll actually show you right now. Let's take this sword. So here, watch. See how this sword is at full durability? You can let it get down on durability or just do it right off the bat. But you're going to need 3 rift crystals. And then you click on that. You click on a purple item. Has to be a purple item, I believe. And then what you do is with those 3 rift crystals, you can rift it. Now, as you can see, it's not legendary yet. But look, it says it's rifted now. This is a rifted item. And you might notice, whoa, what happened to the durability bar? It's at 0. It is at 0. But when it's rifted, you have to charge it up. So we'll take just a minute to show you guys this. So see how it's still purple and it has 0 durability? Watch the sword in my quick bar. Every time you swing and hit something with it, instead of the durability going down, the durability goes up. And that's basically it charging. You're charging it. So every time you hit something, you charge it a little bit. Once you get it charged, aka you get the bar from 0 to 100%, then it turns into a legendary. So right now, I would have to use this sword for a while on enemies, hitting stuff with it, and then it would upgrade once you charged it up enough. Hope that makes sense. You think lightsaber is better than the sword? I'm sorry, but you're just dead wrong. Unless they change the sword, unless they change the lightsaber damage, which I'm pretty sure it's still 11. But I'm sorry, but unless you prefer, of course, the unlimited nature of it, then yeah, but no, yeah, this only does 11 damage, dude. Whereas, like, I guess that's a bad example. Like, even the purple sword does more than that. The lightsaber only does 11 damage. It's not very good as far as... And you can't put any runes on it, either. I don't even want to bring her. She's just gonna die. Alright, let's bring another grappler. I don't remember how many I generally use on a fight, but better safe than sorry. Okay, we should be good. Let's go fight this bad boy. Best update yet, 1,000%. How do you get ultimate weapons? Well, the Mythic drops from the Storm King, but the legendaries you make with the Forge table. Honestly, yeah. Like, that's actually a good point, Chapo. That's a very good point. Lightsabers are great for when you're fighting, like, especially if you're fighting, like, easy enemies, like, something that you're not really, like, worried about getting max damage on. Like, maybe even bears, like, you know, it's faster with the legendaries, but, like, yeah, if you're trying to save your other stuff. But honestly, I'm at a point where I have so many materials, I could care less about how many weapons I have to craft from the base. Like, right now, I could probably craft like 3 or 4. I don't know. Like, I could probably craft so many swords right now based on what's in my storage base that it would be a lifetime supply. So I guess for me, it depends on your place. That's why I love this game. It's all about your play style, how much time you have to play on the game. All that stuff will determine what's best for you. Judy, I am bringing my main healing item, which I'm putting in my offhand, so I always have access to it, because you can put food into your offhand, so that way you don't have to switch to eat it. So, black and blue sushi is arguably the best food in the game for combat, because it only takes 1 second to eat, and it heals you for 4 hearts, which is a lot, considering all the food changes recently. I gotta put I keep forgetting to put a station up here, but I'm not worried about it. But then I also do slurp juices, because those only take a second to drink, and they give you a 2-minute healing buff, which means you'll just gain hearts over that 2 minutes, which means you don't even have to try to. You can be fighting and you'll heal. It's like a regeneration charm, but from food. So I drink that every 2 minutes so it just helps me heal. And then also, these are 5-minute buffs, which are great. So what I'll do right before the fight starts is I'll drink a tropical smoothie and I'll drink a slap juice. The slap juice makes your stamina regen faster. The tropical smoothie gives you more stamina. So both of those combined, you're getting a crap ton more sprinting that you can do. Normally I'd grapple up, but I've been wasteful with my grapples lately. I need to build just a thing up here, a bus station. Can you see my villages? Maybe for a moment. After I defeat the Storm King today, I'm probably gonna call it a night. Oh my god, I never brought the eyes with me. Who is gonna tell me? Someone probably did. Someone was probably like, eyes, eyes, eyes. I forgot the eyes. It's okay, it might have actually, it still could, wait, what did it say? Did it say it was still locked or no? Either way, I gotta grab the eyes, so it doesn't matter. Thank you, Neptune. Thanks for looking out for me. What charms do I have? Mythic Legendary Storm Charm, Epic Health Charm, and Rare Totem of Return. The gateway needs power? Yeah, you have to put 10 Eyes of the Storm in it to activate it for an hour long. When you deposit the 10 eyes, you have an hour that the gate is open. So if you fight the Storm King for 30 minutes and then you die, you still have a half an hour you can haul ass back there and fight him again before the gate closes. Because after that hour and the gate closes and you don't beat him, you have to spend another 10. Yo, thank you, Maxim. Definitely I encourage you guys, especially with the fate of TikTok being so unsure, go drop a follow and come check me out on Twitch. I've been streaming on Twitch for months now with TikTok. But for those of you on TikTok who don't know that I stream on Twitch, please go drop a follow over there. And maybe consider making it your main home base if you want to check me out. My sword is a ruby and gold legendary. Ruby you can find, I believe it's still in Desert Caves, but I haven't been searching for it, so I can't say for sure. Oh, the first time didn't register the achievement? Rip, dude. I still haven't even upgraded the Storm Chaser base to level 10. I keep forgetting. The last equipment spot, KTB, is the Illuminator. I'll show you. I have it equipped right now. You need to catch purple thermal fish, which you can catch in desert lakes. You can catch purple thermal fish. You'll need 5 purple thermal fish to craft it, but it is called the Illuminator. It's basically a light above your head without having to have a torch out. It's really cool. It's like an all the time night light. See how I have those fireflies above my head? That's what's causing it. So if I take this off, those fireflies will go away, and it gets... See, like in the daytime, you don't need it. But like in here, it gets a little dark even during the daytime. And I could put my own lights, but then you equip the Illuminator, and you get a little bit of extra light. Just in case I run out, I suppose. Actually, now that I'm remembering, let's also... Wait, where are my crystals? They're over here, I think. Plank, 2 slabs, 6 planks. And 4 metal. Yeah, compass. They made the compass built in. They got rid of the actual compass as an equipped item. It's just you always have a compass now. Oh, where are my metal plates? I should have metal plates. How many do I need? 10 of those? Or 4? Did I move the metal plates? Huh. Guess I'll have to make some real quick. I just want to get a... Oh, what's it called built there? What does it cost? I know it's like any bar. Any ore and wood. Okay. I mean, you can still technically, like, if you own the compass, it's still, like, in the game if you built it. But it doesn't do anything. Ow. Road's getting scratchy. Black and Blue Shieldfish, the ocean, and a lot of different waters, like the Lost Isles waters, I think drops them a lot. I think the ocean is the best place for them. Like the shore, like where the shore is, pretty much. There we go. Got it. Oh, I guess I could have just broken the one that's there. I'm an idiot. You can tell my brain's not functioning correctly today. So if that doesn't affect the fight, but damn. I was like, oh, I could have just broken that useless one that's going to eventually be on the outsides. What material is best for tools? For tools, honestly, you might want to consider going with, like, ruby for speed, but if you're, like, doing a pickaxe and you want it to last a long time, like an amber blade with copper hilts, that'll give you the most durability. And it'll make your pickaxes and tools last super long, even though you'll sacrifice like a couple of rune spots and stuff, but you might only need a couple runes on it anyway to make it effective. Yeah, if you're trying to focus max rune slots, sapphire and gold. But you can kind of you know, try to use your logical thinking and think of what situations might be better, or like, do you always need 4 runes on a weapon? For certain situations, is 4 runes necessary? Like, you know, it depends. And it's all like player preference too. So if you prefer, like, if you're like willing to sacrifice having a really cool, like, another 4th rune on your weapon, but you're like, I just like to know that my weapon's gonna last longer overall. Maybe that's better for you. When did Venom get added to Lego Fortnite? No idea. He might have been in. Might have been in for a while. Or the other thing, you might just think that weapon with those materials looks cooler. Because they all look different depending on what you build it with. If you want to... Jesus, that's loud. If you want... God. Ears are bleeding. If you want your weapon to have a shiny green blade, use emerald. You know what I mean? There's also the aesthetic point of view. Oh, I didn't. I'll build it when I get back. Remind me then. Remind me after again. What drops the eyes? Storm dungeon chests, storm dungeon enemies, Raven. The enemies in the storm dungeons don't drop them super often. I didn't even mean to bring this. I guess it gives me a chance if I go down, but she'll probably die like almost immediately. She's gonna die in like 2 seconds. Ready? Yep, there she goes. And I don't think she respawns in expert mode. I think they're done. Oh, I love the lag. Hey, stop lagging. Oh, my stomach is turning upside down. It's gurgling. Let me drink these two real quick. I have destruction on this, right? Yeah, I do. Okay. Yes, the mythic weapons can't break, but they last a really long time, and you can get one mythic weapon every single day. So unless you're going through one mythic weapon every day, you'll always have one. A mythic weapon should last you longer than 1 day, and if you do the Storm King every day, you'll never have to worry about not having one. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, it's not lagging that bad today. That was the first time I got knocked up into the air without it, like, rubber banding me into the air. That was a little laggy, but now I'm lagging. Cool. Now I'm lagging. See, that when that happens, that just spells death. You don't have that much wiggle room for lag to screw you over that much. This is just the opening phase, by the way. You can't attack him right now. It's just dodging his attacks. Now we can. Now, that hit me? Okay, it did hit me. It's just lagging. That sucks. enemies now. Ah. What's that sound? Whoa. Yeah, I'm drinking these shakes so I keep the buff up. I always have these health buffs and stamina buffs, so I'm at a better advantage all the time. And then basically, if I lose any health, I'm healing. Don't even let yourself get to half HP. Don't let yourself even get half. If you lose HP, start healing. Try to be at max health for like at all times. The reason being is, especially with lag, sometimes you just get wombo comboed and you can go from half health to no health real quick. So like you never know when you get knocked off, then hit by a ball, then hit by a grenade 3 times in a row and you have nothing that you can do to react. Just heal every moment you get a chance to. Bam. I got 40 seconds left on this, but I got a free moment to drink, so I'm gonna... Oh shit. Thought I heard some rollers, I just didn't see them. These guys are no, you want to take these out before you fight the king, otherwise you're going to end up, one of those guys going to roll at you and you least suspect it and you're not paying attention to him. Oh, ow, 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 that was a lot of health. Ow, that was also a lot of health. See, you got to watch it. I think we're good now. Oh, I'm lagging. Oh. Oh, that's what we want. Much easier this way. No, butter cake takes too long to eat. It heals you for a lot, but it takes weights. You'll find yourself being too slow trying to eat it. If you break those pods, they don't explode. They're actually better to hit yourself than to run into them. Ow. Ow. I'm not even seeing him do that. I'm paying attention. Yeah, sushi's insanely good. Heals you 4 hearts and it's super fast. It's arguably the best food. I learned this tip from Brave Edits. When he goes down and he gets stuck, his left arm, your right. Oh shoot, we got some guys to take care of. See, that's how easy it is to start. Wait a minute. I had half my hearts. I had half my hearts. Still. Coming ain't right there. I had half my hearts. I should have spawned in and lost. Like, I had like 8 hearts still. I would have lost. I must have got hit by something in lag, and it didn't even show up on my screen that I got hit. Because when you fall off, you don't die. You can die because when you fall off, at least in expert mode, you take 2.5 hearts worth of damage when it like kind of ports you back up to the top. But I had enough hearts where I should have been able to take that 2.5 hearts and float down no problem. Am I wrong? I was like, well, yeah, I was full when he hit me. Because, like, the hit that hit me got me down to half. And then when I fell, I had half. That is... Oh, I don't have a charm on me right now because I left it at the base. I got to be really careful on the way back. Yeah, that... This is not right. I must have got hit by, like, tons of stuff while it was lagging. Because I don't have a charm on me right now. It's back to the base. And, of course, I was doing other stuff, so my beds. I wish... I don't know what it is, because, like, I wish you could have an all-the-time bed or defaulted to a bed if you broke a bed, because when I was doing exploring, I was building beds out in the wilderness to skip night. Yeah, someone clip that. Someone clip that and link it in chat. I want to see what happened again. Can someone clip that? Is it too late to clip that? Someone clip that, because... Oh, 60 seconds. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. Maybe you die when you fall off now, but I swear I fell off earlier and didn't die. That's not a new thing, right? Maybe it's the last phase if you fall off only? No, because I've fallen off in the last phase before and only took 2.5 hearts. So either they changed it, like, today... Fortnite, Minecraft? No. It's very similar, but also very different. Yeah, the crafting system's a little confusing, but honestly, I think after like a week of kind of getting used to it, it ends up being better for most people, including myself. Like, it took me like a couple of days to like understand it, and then now that I understand it, it's like, oh, I know exactly. And then it's cool because you can customize stuff too beyond just making it like meta optimal. Oh, shit. Yeah, Yeah, totem. Thank you. Rip. I forgot. I'm used to having one in my bag ready to go. Good call, though, Mub. Good call, good call, good call. No, you tried it, yeah. Oops. Yeah, I mean, when my character, when it died, I literally was looking at my health. I still had half those hearts when the death animation went off. That's lame. And like I even, like you said, I was like basically at full health before the hit that hit me. I also got pretty unlucky getting, if you get crawlers during the boss fight, it's RNG which enemies spawns, like whether it's rollers, acolytes, or crawlers. But let me tell you, the RNG is the worst when you get crawlers. They will mess up your fight because they're always shooting at you. Like, and if there's two of them, you've got two energy orbs trying to hit you like constantly. Like constantly, they just spam those energy balls, and then the guys with grenades plus the Storm King's range attacks. So you're just getting pelted with ranged attacks. So getting the bad RNG of getting crawlers is part of it. Best food for fighting is black and blue sushi and the storm fruit nectars. Sheep as pet will give you wool. Yeah, if you feed them vines, you get wool. Same with the rams. You feed them vines, you get heavy wool. Oh, I was expecting to get that there. I was so ready to relax. But I'm not going a day without beating him. I want that pickaxe. Five fails for legendary too. What do you mean? No, you can fight. Well, you can only defeat him once a day. I mean, you can have as many failed attempts as you want, but every hour you're gonna have to give up 10 more eyes. But once you defeat him, then he goes on a 24-hour timer. I'll have to do that. Here's the clip. Oh, perfect. I can't look at it now. Somebody else analyze. Charms equipped. We're good. Do you farm eyes off stream? I farmed him on stream today. I did him on my I did my storm dungeon in Raven and I got him easily. Oh god. See, it's all RNG. The last time I didn't get crawlers at the beginning. Okay, by the way, big energy balls, they might seem annoying. Roll into them. Sometimes the... You ever heard the saying, the only way past is through? Or something like that? Oops. Oops. Okay, stop. Plus, you get some eyes. Like right now, I just got an Eye of the Storm from some of these guys. So when you fight the Storm King, sometimes doing multiple attempts might be better so you can farm it. Actually, that's pretty decent farm. Eyes of the Storm. Start fighting the Storm King, failing on purpose. No, I do not farm this Eyes off stream. I was just saying. I just on stream earlier today, I did my dungeons, and I defeated Raven, which gets you a bunch. Stuff I do off stream lately has been like fishing and fighting bears. Oh god. Well, that's a bot. See, it's like RNG whether you're gonna get a non-laggy fight sometimes too. How long does it take to get to your level? Like, it's a Storm King in general? Probably like, if you're starting from nothing, I'd say at least 10, 20 hours if you're kind of unfamiliar with the game. What's going on here? Lagging. I'm lagging really bad. See, like, what is that, dude? Let's come back, missing a ton of hearts. Oh shit, I got 2 of them now? Awesome. I'm gonna get that spawner. They're gonna keep spawning. Oh, come on, stop lagging. Oh, come on. Dude, how are you hitting me so fast? I guess he had a dagger. I'm not doing that again. Stop lagging, dude. Every time I shoot at these guys, they lag to the side. Oh god. There's too much guys on me right now. Switch. Stop. I think I'm just gonna go for the distance here. Oh, first shot. Let's go. Oh, the lag. Over there. Oh, God. More lag, more lag, more lag. More lag. Is there a weak spot yet? No. Okay. Oh, there we go. Lag. Stop, dude, what is that? Like, I'm hitting it directly. I'm hitting like the wrong part as he's thrashing around. Wait, did I miss his horn? No, I've got one more weak spot, right? I wasn't not paying attention and missed hitting his horn, right?
If I can hit his fist when he comes down.
Oh,
Let's try that. Oh, now he's gonna come down for real. Hit his left hand, your right, it stays down for longer. Tip shout out to Brave Builds. I learned that on his stream this morning. Look, this hand stays in for a few seconds longer, so you can do a little bit more damage. See how he pulls his right hand out first and he leaves his left hand in? I learned that. Oh God. Please don't do it again. See? What happened that last time? I can't even say that was lag. I just got hit. But whatever happened last time was some wild edge. Full and die. 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 Pickaxe, 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 everybody. Mythic pickaxe. Pickaxe in chat. I already have the mythic sword, so we're hoping for the mythic pickaxe. Pickaxe, 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 pickaxe. Yes! Let's go! Let me pick it up. We got it. Let's go. It's lagging. Did you know you can chain it together? If you click or hold down the shoot button right when you goes back to your hand, you don't have to recharge it again. So you have to recharge it right now. But right when it comes back to you, click or press right trigger or whatever it is. You time it right, you get chained unlimited boomerang throws with no charge time. I mean, there's like a millisecond of charge time, but it's better than doing that full deal. Almost want to build a thing right here, just to use rune and then pick it up. Oh yeah, definitely one-shots all ores I've seen from what I've seen. The Storm King is still gathering his strength, so that's what it'll say for the next 24 hours now. Oh yeah, what if it spawned me? But it didn't even spawn me. I died before the spawn came down in the clip, right? Like it didn't even spawn me at the top of the map, because I thought the same thing. Maybe I got hit by a meteor in the air, which can happen. Thank you, Caesar Cruz. It's all you. Farming just became easier. Yep, especially if you can get one of them every day. Just farming unlimited. I bet in the future there'll be stuff that it can't farm though, just because to balance it. It's like Nebula pickaxe from Terraria. Interesting, you know, because it's made all out of Lego pieces. Which I think is the coolest part, that you could, not in the same colors, but you could build that in real life. Oh boy, yeah, I'm logging off. I'm not staying on. I'm tired and I'm getting sick. I try to be on with you guys. For everybody on TikTok, thank you so much for being here. Please consider going and checking me out on Twitch. I've been live on Twitch this whole time I've been playing. I stream on TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch every single day from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern. Today I'm cutting it a little short, so it's more like 9 Eastern, I'm calling it. But with the impending TikTok doom, I don't know if it's actually impending, but it seems pretty scary at this point if TikTok is actually going to stay in the US or not. So I'm not super worried as a content creator. I'm going to make good content on any platform I choose to focus on, and I'll get the views. But if you guys want to get ahead of the game, just in case, and also if Twitch is your preferred place to watch streamers, go check me out on Twitch. Same username. Very much appreciated. Yes, Amber is like all over the grasslands now and in grasslands caves. Yeah, the game is way different, but for the better in my opinion. Yeah, I heard Trump. I'm very fond of TikTok.
I've ticked a few talks in my day, and I found it quite entertaining each time I did. So I'm gonna try to save TikTok. I do have a terrible Trump impression, but yeah, I did see something about that. What else can you do with this? What else can you do with this? Can you build anything else with it? Is there anything else that you could do with the Shatterhorn fragment? I think you use it for Zap 4, don't you? Don't you need it for Zap 4? Sword? Can you use it as a sword? It's not a sword, it's a material. I knew that, but you need 2. Wait, where's so like what do you oh wait. Oh, that's how you get zapping. So you use 2. I see. Okay. And it's probably got to be like, what's the difference? It's got to be a damn good sword, right? Like if you did that. Like that would be the way to build that, right? Best sword? Yeah, I figured it was like up there. Especially since it has zapping 4, so obviously that takes it over the top. But it looks dope, too. I kind of like it. I like the way it looks better with iron. But I love... Oh, the black and white. I could use that on tuna fish or tune peely. It would look so good. It would look so good on tune peely, though. Black and red. See, like, that's the cool part. It's like, yeah, this is optimal, but, like... But look at that. Red and black is pretty sick, too. Not gonna lie. But yeah, I guess I could craft another charm, but I kind of want to make one of those swords. So I'll save it. Because I don't need 2 of these, clearly, to beat him. I don't even need 1. So we'll do that. Also, by the way, watch. If you aim at the floor, it just follows the floor. Oh, it didn't go that far that time. Weird. But I noticed it does, like, follow the terrain, so you don't even necessarily have to aim at them. I don't know how that missed those 2. How do you have that? I beat the Storm King. Oh. Will that break Frostpine? Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. You beat the Storm King and you didn't get a mythic item out of the chest? Maybe it bugged, I imagine, but you should have got a mythic item for defeating the Storm King. You either get the pickaxe or the sword. You don't get both. It's a chance for either. Oh wait, why didn't that go through? Huh. Can it break trees with the pickaxe? No. How do you make your sapphire sword legendary? I'll show you real quick. But I'm logging off here in a moment. Go follow on Twitch, everybody. Get code EpicBricks typed in your item shop, especially if you're not already supporting another Fortnite creator in the item shop. Get somebody in there. So check it out. You need a purple weapon. So like this one. This one would be perfect. Let's rift up. So you need a purple weapon. You need 3 of these. And then you need the legendary forge, which does cost more of these to build. So then you take a purple weapon. You rift it with 3 rift crystals. Now, boom. You see how it's rifted? Now this sapphire sword is rifted. But it's still purple. You might be confused. Well, now that it's rifted, you just need to use it. So if you hit, if you hit stuff with it, so you can hit enemies, or Honestly, if you have a farm, this might be really useful for you. You have to see how it looks like the durability is at 0. That's because it is. You have to charge it from 0 durability to full durability. See how when I'm hitting these, look at the sword. You see how there's like little sparkles popping up on the sword, on the picture of it, not on the actual sword. You see the picture on my quick bar. See how it's like, and you see how the durability bar is slowly going up. After you rift it, once you charge it all the way, then it turns into legendary. So you have to charge it by using it for a while. But as you can see how there's like a smidgen on my bar now? You have to use it quite a bit, but then it upgrades. Yeah, vitamin C. I'm gonna go get some orange juice right now. That's the first thing I'm doing. We're gonna go get some food and some orange juice. But everybody on TikTok, love y'all. Go follow me on Twitch. You never know how much longer TikTok's gonna be around, or YouTube. I stream on TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch every single day at the same times. You can find me on any platform. And that's also like, what if TikTok has a bug and it crashes for me? You can just go right over to Twitch. But yeah, guys, highly appreciated. Still pushing towards Twitch partner. But that's it for me today. Another Storm King down. Didn't get a legendary fish, but hopefully tomorrow maybe. We'll see. Thank you guys so much for all the support. And the last thing I'll leave you guys on is, like I said, if you go to your item shop and you have nothing typed in here on this support a creator code, get my code typed in. Code Epic Bricks, especially if you do enjoy the content and my content is helpful for you. It's the least I think I can ask you for. If you're already spending money on the item shop, you might as well use a code so it's not all going to Epic Games. But I'm out of here, guys. Thank you so much for all the support. Hopefully won't be too sick, but I'm feeling pretty sick today. So, yo, thank you for all the follows here on Twitch. Kaichu, Master, Abyss, Becky King 84. Thank you for all the follows. I need to call out follows better on Twitch. That's my fault. I get follows. I need to move. I have not enough screen space to hold all these chats and notification things. Actually, I need to do a like a sound notification for follows just so I can things to look better. But thank you for everybody. Who we rate? Not Your Average Mom. Easy Red. She's not on her Spixie Lee account or whatever it's called. I know sometimes she switches. I don't know which one is her main at this point. Or if that's just her TikTok name now. Go show Not Your Average Mom some love. She's an amazing part of this community. She's an amazing builder. Like, definitely right up there with me, I would say. Like, she is a very gifted builder in this game. Go show her some support. Tell her I said hi. And maybe I'll pop in for a minute if I got some time tonight. But I'm out of here, guys. Thank you so much, Twitch. Y'all are amazing, as always. And then last chance. I guess it's not last chance. You can go follow at any time. I just ended the Twitch live. We raided over to someone. And now we're going to end it here on TikTok and YouTube. So for all my YouTube people that hung out today, thank you so much. Y'all are amazing. Yeah, 7.5 hearts when I fell. I just saw that. Yeah, it was ridiculous. Bye, Ryuka. I appreciate it. Have a good one, Zap. Thank you for all the support and help as always. Daydreamer, thanks for hanging out as long as you did. I'm out of here, guys. See you later. Go drop when I end this live. If you got nothing better to do, go follow on Twitch. I'm telling you. I'm out of here, guys. Have a beautiful night.